2.
Hello, everybody. It's Monday. It is September 11th. Ooh. Didn't want to be the one to say it, but hey, that's not a punchline, dude. This is a serious day, Zach. Take that back. Take it back, bro.
I take it back.
Thank you. Why'd you play a rim shot? Because there was 2 drum beats, just like 2 towers fell that day?
Oh, jeez.
It's just not cool that you would make fun of that. Not today, bro. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Hope you all had a good weekend. You all had a good weekend?
Yeah.
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 Poor Mila, man. She was meant to go to Fashion Week. Her first time. She was so excited. She got these really great invites and stuff. And then I drove her to the airport on Saturday evening. And I dropped her off and I'm halfway home. And then she called me and she's like, the flight is canceled.
Ooh.
I was like, what? And I guess there was like a massive thunderstorm and they were canceling all the flights. And we were trying to scramble to get her anything, you know. But in the end, there was just, she had no way to get there. So I turned around. I sat in the LAX, you know, the round circle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sat in that bitch for like 3 hours as we tried to figure out.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the traffic. I was just waiting. And, well, she didn't get to go, so.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that happened.
You might say it's her own 9/11.
Yep.
Not the rim shot.
Zach.
No, it wasn't that bad, but it was sad. It was sad. So my heart goes out to her for that. Certainly.
Wait, it's a fashion week, though, right?
Well, so she was going later. She was going after it already started.
Oh.
Her mom was here, and she wanted to spend a few days with her.
Gotcha.
You guys have any plans for 9/11? What are you guys doing today?
I am pledging my allegiance to the flag, saying how much I love America.
That's always a good idea.
Yeah.
Do you know the Pledge of Allegiance? Thank you, Lena. Do you know the Pledges of Allegiance? Can you stand up, right hand over your heart? Loyalty test.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America,
Right.
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The creepiest thing they make kids do since Hitler Youth. That shit's so crazy, man.
It's my first 9/11 as an American. Very
Wow.
cool. Very cool.
Congratulations.
9/11.
How are you going to make a 5-year-old pledge allegiance to a flag? I can't even get him to pledge allegiance to his favorite fucking Paw Patrol dog.
Dinosaur. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I promise to die for the flag, for the freedoms and ideals, under God. You're 5.
No. Well, you don't want to hear about 9/11.
That's what the teacher's like. Actually, shout out to Wally P,
Shout out.
the originator of all 9/11 jokes. He invented the genre of comedy. Here he is.
Joe Biden, wake up. Joe Biden, wake up. 9/11. Today, same day. What happened 2001? This is Wally P.O.K. Hanakin at your Sun, Texas, USA. 24/7 every day. Wake up in USA. Joe Biden. 2001 was Joe W. Bush.
George W. Bush.
9/11.
He did 9/11.
George W. Bush. How Pentagon hit by rocket.
Pentagon hit by a rocket.
Reported.
Okay.
Pentagon was hit by rocket.
Well,
Pentagon
kind
hit
of.
by a rocket.
Oh, that was the
Was
conspiracy,
in the rocket.
right? That it was hit by a missile or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Part of
George
the-
W. Bush sent it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross, Red Cross, Christian Red Cross in the rocket.
Christian Red Cross in the rocket.
Pentagon.
The Red
Here
Cross.
The Red Cross was involved.
First tower empty. I see right copy. That's why the
Aw. He got
That's all we
cut
got.
off.
Yeah, silenced.
Damn.
Damn.
But yeah, what year?
Censored.
What year was that?
2020, I think.
Yeah, 2020.
No.
9/11?
9/11.
Oh,
2001.
2001. So was that
9/11.
22 years ago?
Yes, sir.
Not that long ago, actually. I mean, my ass is 38 minus 22. Let's do some arithmetic here. 16 I was when I watched those towers go down, man.
Wow.
You guys remember where you were on 9/11? I think we did this last year. This same exact conversation.
Yeah.
Where were you on 9/11? You weren't even born, huh?
I was born.
You were like
But
one
just
minute.
for a little bit. I was like a year
You're just
old.
barely born.
So you're saying, so what you're telling me is you don't remember,
I don't.
and that's fucking disgraceful,
wait.
bro.
But the idea is to never forget. But if he didn't know in the first place, then there's
He
nothing
was
to
there,
forget.
man. Don't make excuses.
Okay.
Yeah, I
tried.
was there. I was there. That's true.
I support genocide.
That's not true.
Not
Excuse me.
Not cool for today. Have some
Not
respect
today.
for today. Yeah.
It's fake. It's not true.
It was a horrible thing though that happened, and you know, everyone who was affected on that day is a tragedy. So, cheers, my dudes.
Cheers, my dude. Love ya.
Cheers, my dude. Love ya.
That was a scary time. We got a good show here today, despite the solemnness in the air, and the asbestos and the dust. What is this? Is my in poor taste yet, or no?
No,
Okay.
I think it's, so far so good.
So far, so good. You would say that.
I would.
Just kidding. All right, I gotta get together. We got a good show here today. We've got 23andMe results. This is exciting. We sent away for these a few weeks ago. AB, Lena, and Zach are new entries. Wait, Sam, did you do one?
I did it a while back.
Oh, okay.
So she had results, and then I have my dad's results.
Because you won't do it.
Because I won't do it. But my dad is a fool and gave his DNA over to Amazon Incorporated. So I have his results. So I have half of.
So if your mom does it, then we got the whole thing.
Exactly. But she's smart. She's too.
Will your mom do it?
She's
Can if
too
I pay
crappy.
for it?
She's too smart for that. She's
Our
not.
DNA history. What is that term?
She knows her worth.
Our DNA history. So we've got mine and Hila's from a while back, but we have 3 new ones. And the question we were looking to answer was essentially, because you guys were saying you were like 100% Lebanese, right?
No, not me. Lena thought
Close
she
to
was.
it, yeah, most.
So we wanted to analyze, we wanted to test that theory. And AB, what were you guessing your heritage was?
Just 50-50.
50-50?
Mine fucked me up a little bit, but
Wait, you guys looked at it already?
we looked at our own, but we didn't.
Oh.
We haven't cross-examined.
Hmm. This is like love eating the French fries before the taste test.
I never did that.
Was that you? I don't remember who
I
did that.
don't know. I would never.
That was me.
Oh, that was Cam, right? Doing a taste test, and Cam starts eating the damn food before the segment.
And the Mr. Beast burger, too.
No.
No, that's why we don't give you food around here. Or maybe that's why he did it, because he doesn't get food.
He was starving.
All right, so that's coming up. We have some insane 8-passenger updates. I mean, this lady is just nuts. I'm so glad she's arrested and she's in a jumpsuit, because she is a real fucking basket case. Damn. Okay, can I say this?
Always a good start. Here we go.
Can I say this? Can I say this?
No! God, what is wrong with you?
Love thinks it might be okay.
No! Don't listen to Love.
I mean, it's on theme.
It's on theme.
I was planning a combo 8-passenger 9/11 joke.
Yeah.
It was funny, I'll say that.
It
but
was?
We shouldn't say it.
Ugh. Who's gonna get mad?
And it's not funny.
YouTube.
Her? She can complain from prison?
Probably YouTube. It's probably the biggest
Stop
concern
laughing.
here.
It's not funny.
Okay, I won't say it. Shame. So we got that. We've got the Jimmy Fallon fallout. It's pretty interesting. We've got Danny Masterson. It's not interesting that he was sentenced for 30 years for being an R-wordist. The interesting part was how Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis straight up hijacked a plane and flew it into the towers of their career to defend a freaking R-wordist. Like, why? You know what I mean? It's so unnecessary.
Senseless tragedy.
I mean, what the hell? It's
Your metaphors
crazy.
today are beautiful.
So that's going to be interesting to talk about. Then they got the apology tour.
Oh my God.
No. Cam, what are you doing?
I made his wish come
Can
true.
I open this?
No.
I don't even know what it means.
I think I understand.
I don't even know what it means. I'll open it. I think it's fine, right?
Well,
maybe not. I don't know.
I don't think so.
All right, fuck it. I won't open
Funny.
it.
We'll never forget.
Should I post it on Twitter?
Yeah, put it on Twitter. I mean, it's not that. Oh,
Can we
put it
do
on
that?
Twitter and then the joke I was going to say. Can we do that?
Nah.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe I shouldn't have suggested that.
Why Twitter is
All right, let's just forget
Yeah,
about it.
just forget about
So moving quickly upon, so this is a song that dropped, and everybody's been really enjoying it. The guys backstage have been really enjoying it. The crew. Now I don't know anything
I don't know
about
enjoying. Well,
now, I don't necessarily want to make fun of him because listen, he traveled 1,000 miles.
Kilometers.
He's so less, but he's putting in the work.
Yes.
Is this his account? Fingus has fat nuts.
I don't think so. I don't believe so.
Oh, here it is. It's Sean.
Sean Stevens.
Sean Stevens music.
Yeah.
Send me his. I want to check out his TikTok. I don't know. Y'all sent me the original version of Pingus has fat nuts account. Well done.
Oh my God. I win.
Thank you guys.
That was my bad, dude.
Yeah, I want to because at least I want to look. I want to get a picture of who he is and stuff.
AB linked his the actual.
I like. He's giving like he's giving like a middle management Joker.
Yeah.
He's actually a CEO. He's which is a fact he's very proud of.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's his whole gimmick, is that he's a CEO.
He's a CEO by day and whatever this is by night.
He's a rock star by night.
What kind of
star, I guess, yeah.
What's his,
I had this link so fast because I had it ready. I was about to put it in the doc, and Zach's like, no, I got it. And then he put the fat nuts together.
This is the version I pulled from.
Is that your account, Zach? Dingus has fat nuts.
I just love how it made Love laugh so much.
It's good.
What's he a CEO of?
He owns some marketing company or something.
Okay, so is he? So if he's wealthy, then and like he's doing well in life, then I
That
don't feel
seems to
so
be
bad.
what's going on. Is he's got like some tech company.
Well,
and
then that's
this is
fine.
his,
It's not like
hobby.
a dude who has nothing, and we're like grounding him into dust for you know what I mean. But here he is, Sean Stevens music, and
he sort of embraced he knows that he's the subject of some mockery on the internet.
Okay,
and he's embraced the meme.
Well, we love
In
you.
fact,
Sean,
the one that you're
I think.
hovering over right now, let's come back.
My
let's watch
employees
the video
react to
first.
rectangles?
Yeah, but that's the one where I was saying he's leaning into the meme a little
So
bit.
add that to the doc. I can open it up right after.
Okay.
But so I see he's posted this quite a few times.
Yes, a lot.
And they're all in
versions.
They're all in Times Square. He keeps traveling 1,000 kilometers, and then
no,
One's
some
in
of them.
DC.
One takes place in the at the Canadian Parliament, and yeah, he's in DC for some of them. He's taken all around the world. He's on a world tour.
So where is the original one? Because I want to see because the one you linked doesn't have a lot of views. Is this it? Performing my new
Yes.
song?
I traveled with-
Okay. For my new song at Times Square, Rectangulars is out today. So I'd love to hear what you think. First of all, shout out to Sean Stevens for not blaming the song.
Yeah, no. Well, he, like I said, CEO of a marketing company. He knows the biz.
We love that.
He knows the biz.
The comments, this is one of the songs of all time. Chat, is this real? People think it's AI. Is this real or AI? Lyrical genius. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of All right, let's just listen.
Let's drop the track.
Yeah.
1,000 kilometers to New York City to do this. I am rectangular.
He could have done that at home, though.
Well, he did as well.
Okay. Just saying. Could have done it at home twice.
Yeah, but it didn't get almost 2 million views.
I traveled 1,000 kilometers to New York City to do this. I am rectangular.
Sorry. The way he hits that first word, he just misses.
You gotta just play the
I'm sorry,
song.
but you can tell he wants to hit it so hard, but he still came in late.
It's like delayed.
Oh, it's a little bit of a swing. It's a little swing feel.
He opens his mouth like this.
You wouldn't understand.
I see why people think it's AI.
Rectangular. I feel it in my bones. I am rectangular. I feel no hole. I am
That's our favorite part.
rectangular.
So he says, I'm rectangular, I don't feel a hole, implying that he's not a circle, but circles don't have holes.
There is a lot of anti-circle discrimination in this song. I would trigger,
What's wrong with
trigger
circles?
warning.
Are beautiful.
Trigger
geometric-
warning.
Dude, circles are like perfect geometric shapes.
Well-
you have the sphere, you look at the circle. I mean, an egg? An egg, bro. Well, that's an
if it's
oval.
if it's a perfect shape, why do you need an irrational number to express its radius?
It's not
The one that's
because
turns into a
because
circle.
it's divine, bro.
I don't know about
To
that.
a circle.
It's divine. Pi never finishes. It's infinite, like God.
Rectangles could have circles in them. You know, the outer shape doesn't preclude there being some sort of hole.
What does that have to do with a rectangular?
Well, he
You
says
can you can fit it.
he's
You
a-
can also fit a giant turd in a rectangular. I mean, what's your point? You can fit a lot of things in there.
Well, he's saying I'm rectangular. I got no holes, but I'm saying those aren't mutually exclusive.
You know what, Dan? You sound like a square.
Well, he said. Well, he's right. True.
True.
Let's let that ring out for a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna let it play. You guys, I'm sorry.
Rectangular. I feel it in my bones. I am rectangular. I feel no hole. I am rectangular. And you are a circle.
So is that a diss?
Yeah, you're a circle.
You
That's what I'm
circle.
saying. What the fuck?
Which is weird because, like AB noted, rectangular or you're a square is an insult. Square is a type of rectangle. But he's flipping that. He's saying, "No, you're a circle, bitch. I'm a fucking rectangle, motherfucker."
I am rectangular. I feel no hole. I am rectangular. And you are a circle. I am rectangular. I'm a lost soul.
He forgot his own lyrics. I mean, look at this. He lost his place. Watch his mouth.
And you are a circle. I am
He's off.
Because he put his arms up to be a rectangle.
There.
Oh yeah.
Right here, he loses his spot.
Right.
Yeah, it's right here.
Well, this is like
very circular behavior.
Right here. What? What was that line?
The world is a circle.
True.
The whole world's a circle.
That's true. Well, it's a sphere, but it is, I guess, circular.
Yeah.
Also, side note, I came 1,000 kilometers to New York to do this. Also, the famous last words of the terrorists on 9/11.
That's true.
How far is Boston to New York?
Well, I have seen he goes to like all the main
That's a good
government.
question.
All his videos at big government buildings. It's very sus.
Oh no, interesting. He does go to DC.
You know
too.
what?
He goes to DC and everything. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna compliment him. I think he has a nice voice.
He does. Yeah.
It's
He's
a
got like
bop.
a really
We've been
nice
singing-
pop voice.
We've been singing it for
Yeah.
the last week.
We made our own version.
He sounds like one of these pop radio voices, but it seems to be missing like
a chorus.
Is there more? Is this the whole song?
No, there's more. There's more.
I want the full version.
Yeah,
Just heads up that this is only what I've checked.
Okay.
I haven't checked the full.
Well, the
I mean, if this
song
didn't
doesn't get claimed, yeah.
So does he have other songs, or is this it?
You know, he has at least one other song.
He's got a good voice, man.
Yeah, you a fan?
I do think so. And I like the I like the idea of I'm a rectangle, you're a circle. Like as a concept, it's like, hey, we're just different. But I don't like how he goes like, I don't have holes.
Right.
He tries to make it personal.
Well,
right.
Here's what I don't get is he says, I'm a rectangle, I'm a lost soul.
He did say that?
Yeah. So is he possibly saying a circle is a found soul?
It's a hole.
It's a hole.
I think he's
It's a
just trying to
hole
say
for-
that the world, there's a lot of circles in the world, and he feels like an outsider as a rectangle.
Yeah,
he
the
doesn't
world is a
fit
circle.
in.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So
he's like a rectangle going through a circular hole.
Well, let me hear the
Not
whole
all
song
squares
so
are
we can analyze
rectangles.
this further. I don't hate it, you know. Like as a concept, it's working for me.
Okay.
We also.
You know what
made
else was rectangular?
Oh God.
The Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the Pentagon.
Bringing it back home.
That would be
The
incredible.
Pentagon is not
That'd be-
rectangular.
that's a
That's
fact.
literally a shape in the name of it.
To his credit, I love this guy. I think he sounds like Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
we've been
got some-
talking a lot about the Peter Gabriel
Like,
connection.
listen to like Red Rain.
Yeah.
Fucking Peter Gabriel. Dude.
I agree. I think Dave Matthews. Someone said I see that. Oh yeah, I see that for sure. I see the Dave Matthews.
So Boston to New York is 200.
Okay, what is this? This isn't funny, guys. This is not funny, dude. Stop posting this shit. It's not funny.
No.
Dude, actually, you know what's crazy? I forgot how rectangular the trade towers were.
Very sus.
Like, they are so angular.
Yeah, very angular, very rectangular.
Feel it in my hole, I am rectangular.
Wait.
So Boston to New York's only 346 kilometers.
But they flew further than that, I thought.
No.
Oh, they did.
Took off from Logan Airport.
Did they fly straight? Surely not. Maybe they took some
I
detours.
think I don't know.
I remember they did some fucked up shit where it was like meant for LA, so it had more fuel.
Right.
Right.
Fucking demons. Really were demons, those
It's
people.
a rainy day out here in Los Angeles.
All right, let's get the full version. It's actually a beautiful day out here in Los Angeles.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's been nice. It was hot.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it hot?
It was a hot day.
I feel it in my hole.
Yeah, it's a late.
We made our own version.
Oh, okay. Did y'all send the full one?
I'm looking for
I don't know if I've ever seen the full thing.
No, I saw it on,
I've
on
only
YouTube.
ever seen clips.
I am rectangular.
Here, you should watch the one with his employees.
Yeah, okay, I'll pull that up. But try to find the whole one first.
Hey guys, I'm here.
Oh, fuck, where'd it go?
Here's the employee
There's
one.
the clip. Go look for the clip.
Go look.
Seems like a nice guy. I wonder. Because, like, here he is in his office. Does he have $1 billion smile? All right.
That's all right. Oh my God, maybe.
That looks like $1 billion smile.
Hey guys, I'm here at Tree Frog, and there's a whole bunch of people here, and they were really excited to sing my new song, Rectangle. Hey, ready? I'm just gonna flip the camera around here.
Oh, God. This is a joke, right?
This is
I
a
did
joke.
think there'd be more.
Okay, good. Good.
But it's probably a little hint of truth in here.
That's pretty good. That's a funny joke.
I am rectangular.
That's good.
Rectangular.
I like it. That's a good bit.
I agree.
What do you guys think about the tables and everything matching his hair color?
Let me see. Let me-
Yeah, that's
let's take a real critical look at the
There's a whole bunch
office.
of people here, and they were really excited to sing my new song, Rectangle. Hey, ready? I'm just gonna flip the camera
He
around
loves green,
here.
huh? Like the money of color, or the color of money, eh? I mean, yeah, it's like AstroTurf green, too. Oh, and he does have AstroTurf on the floor.
Yeah, and it's, the walls are painted.
And on the wall, why does he have little dollops of grass?
And-
AstroTurf.
The glasses, like the customers are drinking. I mean, the employees are drinking out of.
I'm inside your walls.
It's very green. Man likes green. What's the problem?
I want to know, why do you like green? Because if he says money, then he's just a player. He's a hustler.
Well,
And you got to respect the hustle.
his company was called like Tree something, so
You know what I just noticed?
Oh.
probably why.
Look at this frame. There are a lot of circles. here.
Yeah.
Circle tables, circles on the wall.
Wait, money's rectangular.
You know what? I can't even spot a self-contained rectangle in the whole goddamn room.
Yeah. Oh, maybe the lights. The lights on
Okay.
the ceiling.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
That's rectangular.
Right. I like him. I like it. I'm a fan of his. Did we get a longer version?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
Music video.
Oh, good.
Is it?
Here is the
Oh no, it's not a music video, is it?
well, we have art. And maybe this
Oh
will
look, see, I was right. I was right. He's a square peg going through a round hole. This guy.
This is what I was saying. This
fit.
this art is going to help us figure this
Yeah.
out.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened? There's no rectangular shape. I mean, it's a square. It's a
That's
shape box. There's definitely a
clearly
rectangular. on
Yeah,
there.
that's a cube. That's a cube. The green
right.
is a cube, not a rectangle.
A rectangle is specifically a type. It's where two sides are longer than the other two sides.
Correct.
Yeah.
In parallel.
Wait, yeah.
So that's a cube.
That's fucked up. He fucked up.
Bro, you chose this image after all this analysis and careful wordplay? The cube?
That's disappointing.
I honestly thought
That's
better.
fraud, bro.
That's really disappointing.
All right, let's listen up. No closed captions? Damn.
Comments off. Come on.
Wait, it says it's on DistroKid.
Uh-oh. Yeah, but remember, we learned from that. It's a conscious decision if you want to claim or not, I think.
We check it first.
I mean, we already listened to like a whole last minute of it.
Yeah, if it was going to get claimed, it would have got claimed from that TikTok. It was a minute.
All right, let's do this
If
for
not,
Sean.
then we go to war with Sean.
I'll show you what a rectangle looks like.
Rectangular.
It's the shape of a fucking paper served to your ass in a lawsuit.
That's right.
I feel it in my bones. I am rectangular. I feel no hole. I am rectangular. And you are a circle. I am rectangular. I feel no hole.
Can you get Michael Jackson? Ah!
I am rectangular.
I like the music too. It's kind of fire here. It's chill. Hit it. He loves the chorus. There's really just a chorus.
Wait for it.
Oh, whoa, there's another part.
Yeah, this part is good.
Whoa.
And he also says my whole life, which is kind of circular. Wait, okay, that was a sick breakdown. Hold on, let me back it up.
What the fuck?
Are you loving
Why
this?
do you use this
I'm
sample?
loving this,
Yeah.
dude. What a curveball. Holy shit.
All right, hold on. Let's listen to it now. This is good shit.
It is very Dave Matthews. Like,
Searching for the one who is mine. I am rectangular.
There it is.
Oh, man, right back on it.
Here, let me read you the words. He says, my whole life lonely, trying to find the promise to me. I'll hit the bottom, touch the sky. Giving Shrek rock.
Rip Smash
Searching
Mouth.
for the one who is mine. I am rectangular. I feel it in my bones. I am rectangular. I fill no hole. He doesn't say feel. He says I fill no hole.
I fill no hole.
But
well, there could be a
A rectangular hole exists.
Yeah, for sure.
it's just the square hole.
They're not exclusively circles.
Right.
Yeah.
But maybe. But okay, I see where he's going with that.
Oh, also, I just got an interesting note that every square is a rectangle.
Yeah, a square is a type of rectangle.
Right. But we were saying, so theoretically, wouldn't cube would, we were criticizing him for the choice of using a cube
or
because it's square on each side. But if all squares are rectangles, then technically we're still looking at a rectangle of sorts.
Well, no. All squares are all rectangles are squares, but all rectangles
No,
are
not all rectangles
That's
are
not
squares.
true.
Other way around, right? Yeah.
But wait, I thought a rectangle. Okay, hold on. Let me define.
Square,
Hold
all
on.
equal sides,
Hold
rectangle.
on, this throws everything into
Because then, but okay, hold on. There's something we're missing here in the definition. Because I think maybe the rectangle as we know it is a specific type of rectangle. You know what I mean?
I think a rectangle just has to have, a
plane figure with 4 straight sides and 4 right angles.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
especially one with unequal adjacent sides.
Yeah.
In contrast to a square.
Right.
So that's what we popularly know it as that. But a rectangle, I guess, technically just needs 4 sides and 4 right angles.
Right, which a square
Which a
would
square-
fulfill the requirements of.
Right.
Okay, so Sean, I apologize. We gave
But
you
he's
a lot
not
of
a
flack.
cube. A cube is still
Well,
different.
a cube is just a 3-dimensional version of a square,
Well,
right?
a sphere is not a circle.
Right, but I mean, okay. Yeah.
You know?
I was giving a little bit of leeway for the extra dimension.
Well, if we're gonna nitpick, let's be consistent.
Right.
Let me continue the lyrics. He goes on, he continues. I'm a lost soul. I'm holding on by a thread. Holding down, life before dead. I'm waking up, pushing through. Don't know how I find you. How I find you, how I find you. I am a rectangular. I feel it in my bones. I am rectangular. I'm a lost soul. I'm rectangular. The world is a circle. I am a rectangular. I am rectangular. I'm a lost soul.
The puffer fish, right? The one that turns into a circle.
Right. So is
In my bones, I am rectangular.
I feel this song in my bones.
You are a circle. I
Hey, just go crazy with the MJ stuff for a sec there.
Sure.
rectangular. I'm a lost soul. I'm holding on by a thread. Holding down.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me open the whale sounds.
The whale sounds.
Yeah, because
Oh, interesting.
I do feel
have
like
them saved actually.
we're talking about two-dimensional shapes here.
So is he 2D?
I'm trying to add another dimension.
Right.
With the whales.
Okay.
And maybe a brown sound. Turn up the whale sound. Okay, let me turn this down. There you go. And then maybe some sounds of the city. Because he's a city slicker. I mean, he went to New York. Okay. Here we go. Open window, New York City. Perfect.
Oh my god.
Perfect. What?
The whale.
I can't look at
Oh,
that.
does it really scare you? Oh my goodness.
It's
And then
so big.
And then, can you turn up the city sound?
It's as loud as it goes.
Okay. Can we get a lightning-ish evening thunderstorm? Sound of thunderstorm?
Sure, yeah.
Here, let me start it over. What, love?
So there's some McDonald's ASMR by Ethan Klein and the discontinued.
Right. All right, I'm starting it over. Good. What do you? So this is kind of an interesting version.
Remix.
I feel it in my bones. I am rectangular.
Okay, now can you add subway ambient sounds? Subway
Yeah, I got
things? Thank you.
And you are a circle. I am rectangular.
I'm maestro of this.
Feel no hole. I am
Ready to lead an orchestra.
And you are a
Okay.
circle. I am rectangular.
Should I can open the subway. Here, I'll get it. Subway sounds for sleeping.
Like Subway restaurant or like?
Oh, no. I meant like here.
Oh.
I got it. Like the sounds of the city, you know what I mean? And then can we get people going like, hey, I'm walking here. Just like people chatting in the background.
But these gaps.
There you go. Now, okay, the screams of New York City. And then, can you turn up his music a little bit? I can't hear it. I don't want to forget the soul of this. Good. Good, thank you. It's playing already, maybe. Okay, now there's something else we're missing. What are we missing? Is it, oh, we didn't get lightning sounds, thunder sounds. Thunder sounds for sleeping. We need thunder, because it's stormy in New York. As we learned, my wife, Elizabeth, got cancer.
Could we have maybe some Flappy Bird gameplay, something like that?
Flappy Bird.
All right. All right, we gotta stop.
Hold on.
No, we gotta stop.
And now we need the brown sound. Hold on, this is the last one that will perfect it. Brown sound. 10 hours. Okay, go ahead.
Help me, Obi Dan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Now this is a fucking song, baby. All right.
Cut it off.
We could kill it. We could kill it.
All right, thank you. God.
I don't know what's the problem. I mean, I was working on the song, man. Trying to give him some tips how to make it more dimensional.
Cheers, my dude.
Oh, come on. Tomatoes in chat, you guys. That's not cool. Don't throw tomatoes at Sean. He's trying his best.
Tomatoes, you're killing me.
All right.
It's good.
Not bad, eh?
Yep.
Shout out to
Feel it in my hole.
I feel it in my hole. Shout out to Sean. I want to give you a full shout out here. To Pingus Has Fat Nuts on YouTube.
Shout out, Pingus.
It's Sean Steffen's music.
There it is.
Wait,
Stevens.
Stevens.
Sorry.
Sean Stevens.
I am rectangular. I guarantee everybody listening is going to be listening to this stuck in your head. I am rectangular.
Should I link it in the bio?
Sure, fuck it.
Check
Why
out
not?
our boy Sean Stevens on TikTok.
Fingers has fat nuts.
He should make a song about being green.
That could be an interesting
That
kind
seems
of
more
follow-up.
personal to him, perhaps. I would listen to that. We have a great new animation coming from H3 Podcast Animated. This
I may have
person
told
is
this story before,
dedicated as it comes. They make one of these pretty regularly, eh?
Yeah. They've been pumping them out.
Yeah, this one actually was nice to see this visualized.
I may have told this story before, but people were yo-yoing everywhere. Kids were yo-yoing in the street.
It's true.
Yeah.
This is how I remember it.
And so I was in the grocery store and I was yo-yoing down the produce aisle.
Okay.
And there's this trick you might know. It's called Around the World.
Yeah.
Classic.
I was practicing my Around the World until I noticed there was a bit of an impact on the behind me when I was twirling. It was an old lady. I hit her right in the fucking face in the glasses.
No.
I knocked her glasses off her face.
Wow.
I'm falling, and I can't.
And she's confused. She doesn't understand what's happening. She's like, man's got a twirling a yo-yo in the grocery store. My word, I've never. She was just stunned and confused, and I think I ran off because I was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
She was fine. I think she was fine.
Honestly,
nice.
It did really bring me back to that moment. Seeing little me in the grocery store. That's H3 Podcast Animated if y'all want to
Come
check them
down
out.
to Gooch
Pretty cool.
Family.
What's their most popular one?
He makes so many.
Short King. Let me see this.
Here's another Short King. He went from...
Wow, really, bro? You can put me with big-ass titties like that? Come on now. I guess it is from a year ago.
Bitch tits. Here's another Short King. He went from 5'3" to 5'8". So this guy got... Dude, that's crazy. He got 5 inches. That's pretty significant.
This story was so fucked up.
He was a tiny little
shit,
dwarf.
that was awesome.
He hated himself, and I spit on him when he came in the office. He says, there's nothing worse than being short. I literally kicked him in the balls and called him a tiny bitch.
Yeah.
He now stands at 5'9". He's still a short piece of shit, but he's not as bad as he used to be. That's so weird to demean his...
Yeah, why does he talk that way?
What the fuck? Dude, I don't know if we talked about this. There's this other guy who was like... he was like 5'7" or something, and now he's like 6 feet.
Yeah.
He loves it though. He doesn't regret it at all, man.
Right.
Yeah, he's super happy. I can't get over the thought that I could be like 6'5".
That'd be so crazy.
I'd be taller than Hassan one day.
One day.
For no reason. These are pretty funny. Here's one about Ryan Kavanaugh I can't resist.
Look at this. I just typed Ryan Kavanaugh wife, and then this one came up.
Oh, that's the one I'm looking at. Yeah.
God, he is such a fucking hunk, though.
He's so hot.
How, dude? That guy's in the gym like all day.
Sure.
And that's natural too. No roids.
You think so?
Oh yeah, boy.
Look at those veins. Holy shit, man.
Thanks for taking care of her, bro.
How old do you think he is? God, look at that. At that age?
A lot younger than Ryan Kavanaugh, that's for sure.
At that age with those abs, brother? God, you must be a fucking dynamo in the sack, dude. Probably got endurance, so much endurance. Probably go for 8 hours straight, man. Golly, dude.
Good looking dude on the right.
That's Brad.
Oh, that's Brad.
Yeah. What do you say about this one, Mila?
It's just so silly.
Dude, this photo makes no...
Yeah, good call. Thank you for saying that. 'Cause I was like, oh boy, I forgot I had it. We had the button out of that. There was a really
that one got a little too
shot.
graphic
It was
for
funny,
YouTube.
but
It was
really
funny,
good.
but
I didn't want to risk it, you know.
You can go watch it yourself.
You know, when you do a podcast, you don't want to get
encourage you to go watch
your
it, so.
entire day demonetized because of 1/2 second of dumb.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Oh, you know how we were thirst trapping for Thor, the woodcutter?
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies,
what?
Yeah,
I don't remember what you're.
He was the lumberjack, the super hot lumberjack.
Oh, okay. I kind of remember that.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Oh yeah.
And so, actually, ladies and anyone out there who wants a piece of the action, get ready because I didn't know this man could get any hotter. But here he is speaking to my soul. Preach it, brother. He actually is speaking to my soul in a serious way. People will take him seriously because he's hot and buff, but I've said the same thing.
Now, while I wanted to make you guys a wood splitting video today, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I saw a post today.
You can do the things however, you could do things any way you want on me, baby.
Go right ahead.
Split my wood wide open.
Bradley Thor. Is that really his name?
No shot.
Come on.
Thank you, Devlin. Thank you guys for always being a lot of fun and great distraction. Husband is going in for bone marrow transplant. Oh no. That's a tough one. I wish him luck. I wish you both luck. Brittany, been watching for years. I look forward to every episode. Such a fan of Ethan, Neil, and the crew. Work at an animal hospital. Currently paying myself through vet school. Sorry for your loss of Shredder. Well, that's awesome. I love vets. I mean, good vets really are a great source of comfort to people. So good for you.
Saints.
All right. So anyway, back to dude. Thor could literally split me from dick to head, bro, in one swing. And I wouldn't even complain.
That made me a little bit angry,
Daddy,
and I want
chill.
to talk about it. There is a very well-known, a few, but one specifically, very well-known fitness company that made a post or a video likening the gym to therapy. It isn't fucking therapy.
Now, I'll just pause it here and make his poignant point here. It's not just this company. This is like everybody. I hear this now all the time. This is like the gym bros. They go, they literally say, I don't need therapy. I just go to the gym. Like that's something they tell each other. And this is part of what I'm not against fitness. I just think this whole idea that the gym is going to solve all the problems in your life has just gotten a little bit silly. So preach it, Thor. Talk to me, Daddy.
I'm psyched that so many new people are enthralled about fitness and health and wellness. The space is growing, and that's a good thing. But trading drinks for dumbbells, trading bars for barbells, dude, this whole
Bars for
concept
barbells,
of
sick.
people making themselves a martyr to this hustle porn really is what it is. It's not healthy. One addiction for another is still an addiction, even if it's a healthy thing. To be completely honest with you, compulsive behavior is compulsive by any measure, and just because it happens to be culturally viewed as a healthy activity.
And this is another good point that I've tried to make. If you go to the gym 7 days a week and eat only red meat, and like that's not good for you, bro. Your heart is going to be fucked up, y'all. Just saying, man. Like obviously it's unhealthy, but if you're munching on if you're just putting straight up eggs in your mouth and chewing them uncooked, I've seen that with the shell.
Yep.
Like it's a milk dud.
Mm.
And because you don't have time to leave the gym because you need to keep lifting, it's not good for you. I mean, you look cool, but let's be real.
Doesn't mean that your behaviors are healthy. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard people say the phrase, the gym is cheaper than therapy.
Yes.
Because I can assure you, passing on your traumas, your issues, your setbacks onto the next person, onto the next generation,
nice,
onto your loved ones,
nice,
will not be cheaper.
Right. Well said.
Please be careful, not turning yourself into a martyr. Please be careful to not spray paint your demons gold.
Oh,
because they will
That's
come back.
beautiful.
Exercise is healthy, but it's not everything.
Yo, I get the feeling he knows.
Yeah.
We should get him to call in. I want to talk to this
sick.
man.
That's so fucking
Now he's deep. Now can we reach out
Yeah,
to Thor?
For sure.
I need to talk to this man.
I'm deep.
And Thor, when you call in, can you have a bicep cam that we can cut to? Can we set that up?
Yeah, I think so.
Stop painting your demons gold is very
beautiful,
interesting.
But actually, listen. Hopefully, if a big buff dude can say it, then maybe they'll listen to him. But he made a really good point here.
Your demons gold, because they will come back. Exercise is healthy, but it's not everything.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Careful.
Well said.
Not turning yourself into a martyr. Please be careful.
I don't even know if it's the martyr thing. I feel like you get so ingrained in this culture, you don't want to you feel embarrassed if you're going to therapy. It's like, bro, why are you doing that? Just hit the gym. You know, you're afraid of being judged. But there it is, Thor. We love him for that. This is an interesting comment. He's so right. The gym and healthy eating can help with mental health, but if you're using it to avoid processing emotions, trying to manage those mental health issues, they can manifest in unhealthy obsessions with the body. Very well said. And then, of course, the second one being even more insightful, just when I thought my pussy couldn't get any wetter. Exactly. We love Thor. Don't we, folks? Do we love Thor, folks? Yes, we do. What he's saying is, I'm against glazing. He believes in raw, beautiful. He's 5'6". No, he's not. Somebody said that in chat.
Find the
He's at least 6'3", I can tell. No shot.
And just a thigh slapper, dude.
Wait, there's a lot of people saying that. That's weird.
There's no way, dude. There's no way.
This random article says roughly 5'9".
Yo, he hits that low angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. We got to get him leg lengthening.
Does this change your perspective?
We're gonna make you 6'7", bro.
Does this change your feelings towards him?
Like a Gary V, yeah, different perspectives.
No, because he's not as tall as you think.
It does. I all of a sudden don't really want him on the show anymore.
Short, you know.
I mean, these are all over the place. I'm seeing some say 6 foot, some say 5'7".
Well, let's talk to him.
Wow.
That'll be my first question.
He's 5'6".
Then just hang up on him.
Oh, here. This is
5'7" or lower.
And can you attach this in our email to him? Thank you, Daddy. Him cutting me in two. In one fell swoop.
Powerful.
Here's a post from the subreddit. This was unreasonably good. Not something I'd usually pull up, but when I look through this, I was like, what? Why is this so accurate? They did everyone in the H3 universe as a Disney villain.
As Disney.
Okay. I don't know who this guy is, frankly, that I got.
This made me realize I'm out of touch with a lot of the Disney stuff because I don't recognize quite a few of these.
That's the dude from Treasure Planet.
Pinocchio.
Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
As Disney's Pinocchio.
All right, maybe just go look at it. Maybe there's just one like trying to explain a dream. It's maybe just not going to be that good to talk about. But go check it out.
Dreamed I saw my.
But they're all really good, and I'm glad that Jay Shetty got like the ultimate demon.
He's just.
What is this from?
That's from Fantasia.
Oh
It's the Night on Bald
yeah,
Mountain.
he is like that, isn't he?
That's my favorite.
Satan, basically. He just is Satan.
He pretty much is.
New crazy. Okay, Jesus Christ. We keep going down these weird conspiracy rabbit holes, and I guess at this point it's good to bring on the "we disavow these idiots" disclaimer. The last one we talked about was that glasses are a conspiracy.
Well, I don't think we got to that.
Oh, we didn't. Is that in
actually-
here?
That's in here, I think, next.
Okay,
If you
so-
wanna talk about that too.
Dude, it's like a conservative thing too. It tends to be. Is the glasses one?
Neither of no.
Isn't this guy Jack Hinkle though? He says he's
okay.
These
so
glasses have changed my life.
there's way too much to explain here, but this is kind of a tanky left-wing thing.
What does that mean? What's tanky mean?
Tankies are like, you know how there's like the neo-Nazis who like idolize like the aesthetics of the Wehrmacht, like the German army, and they like Iron Crosses and all that shit.
Okay.
Tankies are like that but for like the USSR, like Soviet.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's no way this guy's a tanky. He has like the American flag. He's like hardcore patriot till I die.
He calls himself a MAGA communist. I don't think it's really worth trying to understand.
He's on Tucker.
What's happening here? Yeah.
He hates China. Or no, he's saying China's killing it. Actually, that is interesting.
That's what I'm saying. And he also, I think, stands Kim Jong Un here.
What is this guy? Who are you?
Trying to wrap.
Wait, what? He's straight up standing for Kim Jong Un.
This is what I'm saying.
What the fuck? Yo, look at him. I could pin this up on my wall, man. Take a bite of that snack. How are people hungry in North Korea when your leaders let snack like this? Yo, this is one of the weirdest dudes of all time.
Yeah. I was like, this guy was in the periphery of my awareness for a while. I knew the name, but when you sent this thing, it kind of sent me down the rabbit hole a little bit more. And yeah, it's confusing.
And he's just straight up simping for Putin. Here it is. Ukraine is ending its failed counteroffensive with...
Yeah.
Putin's the alpha dog, I guess. Putin shocks Russian lad with a pat on the back. He dreams of this. This is blessed by glorious leader.
What is that video? Hold on.
I don't know. Looks like he grabbed his ass, if I'm being honest.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Grabbed his ass or dick. What it looks like. Dude,
the fucking hell?
This guy is so weird. Putin is an empire builder. NATO enlargement was not a provocation. George Bush out here, the moral arbiter of geopolitics and mass murderer, genocidal freak.
9/11.
9/11.
Damn. Okay, so anyway, this guy's on some real interesting shit.
He's
obviously.
on his own wave, this guy.
And he's starting...
That man is a rectangle in a circular world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I am a iron cross.
I am rectangular. Feel it in my hole, I am rectangular.
So anyway, he has this thread going. And as far as we can tell, he's 100% serious. He says, are genes real? And if so, can you show me a picture of one? He's talking about the genome, of course, the human genome.
Oh, I thought
Genes
he was
in general.
talking about Levi Strauss or like.
Yeah, I need to clarify.
With the G.
Like, oh, okay, not blue gene.
No.
Damn.
There's a reader's note added. It says, author implies that genes don't exist because he hasn't seen a picture of one. Molecules of all sizes can be seen on modern microscopes. In fact, even atoms can be seen now. Okay, whatever.
Big Black Adam.
He says, I marked the community note unhelpful because it proves that chromosomes can be photographed, but not genes. Reply to this comment with a photo of a single hereditary unit of a gene, if you can, please. And then another community note. DNA has been directly imaged over a decade ago. I wonder if he responded to that. Ask the question, why, despite how many articles that community notes leaks, can they not prove Mendel's gene theory? Wasn't Mendel like a...
He was the guy who kind of is
Nazi
the father.
Experimenter?
No.
Oh.
That's Mengele.
That's Mengele.
Okay. Yeah, Mendel, Mengele.
He was a
dissing the Nazis.
I believe a Catholic monk.
Yeah.
Who experimented with plants and kind of realized that traits were.
Oh, he's that.
hereditary.
Okay, I know about.
Yeah,
him. Yeah, I know about him. I learned about him in college in my class entitled "The Secret Sex Life of Plants," which was actually quite a good
propaganda,
course.
according to this.
Quite an interesting course.
Semen.
But then this one throws me off too. He goes, "Ask the question. Only Mendeloid NPCs believe in genes." And then he posted the soy compilation featuring me.
Yeah. So that was what really caught my attention because the term Mendeloid is one of the funniest, most online things I've ever heard in my life. It's so good.
I just want to pick his brain a little bit. Like, I want to. So what are we missing then? Let's say DNA doesn't exist. What's happening? Why do we believe DNA?
Okay, so again, after going down the rabbit hole, so he mentions the Lysenko guy, which was the clue I needed to figure this all out. So in the early Soviet Union, there was this scientist, a biologist, that subscribed to this older, at that time already outdated belief that traits don't come from genes. They can be passed on. Things that happen during your life can be passed on to your children.
That's true. There is evidence for.
Okay, so you agree with this guy?
Well, both can be true. No, there is truth that trauma and things that happen in your life can be passed on through your genetics.
Okay,
there is. Too.
I guess I'm just a Mendeloid then.
No, I mean but I also believe in DNA. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't believe in DNA, but I've heard that environmental experiences and shit memories can be passed.
Love
like
just
that.
sent this. Love said this is me right now.
You're such a fucking.
This is one of the memes that we found when we were looking into this.
There's a whole subreddit dedicated
right here.
And this yo.
Yeah.
You see the double helix? I love the community notes. The neo-Lamarckian theories of Soviet biologist Trofim Lysenko has been conclusively proven as false. I love community notes. So I don't know what his teachings are, but I have heard about environmental DNA. Is that a thing? Here. Thank you. A growing body of research suggests that trauma, like childhood abuse, family violence, or food insecurity, among many other things, can be passed from one generation to the next. Here's how. Trauma can leave a chemical mark on a person's genes, which can be passed down to future generations. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I think it totally makes sense to me as like a evolutionary mechanism. You know what I mean?
So there you go. You got no beef with this guy. You actually agree.
Well, that's not true at all. Let's just be clear about that. About the community notes that statement. And that's not even the craziest one that we've seen. Here's one. This lady says glasses is a conspiracy, which is really interesting. Check this out. This is the holistic master. And we should bring the disclaimer up for our girl here as well. This one really kind of took me by surprise.
That your optometrist doesn't want you to know about.
Your optometrist hates me. Yo,
the fact that you do not need glasses. That's right, you may have been told that you need glasses, but that's actually a lie. There are mental, emotional, physical, and even spiritual reasons why you may not be seeing, and I'm here to tell you that can be healed. If you want to learn more, read the comments. What's the one thing
that's pretty
that your
interesting.
optometrist doesn't want?
She even hit us with the optometrists hate me for this one simple fact.
These glasses have changed my life.
Yeah, what about Logan Paul? Dude, that's so funny because like...
Well, you called him out. You said that video was fake.
True.
Kind of in a way. So you agree with this lady too?
No. Corrective lenses have been around for like 300 years or something, even longer, maybe even fucking like
300 years?
1,000
Yeah, I
years.
think way older than that.
So I'm kind of at a loss for words.
When was the
right
first
now.
collective lens discovered? Because that shit is like
Benjamin Franklin.
Frankie boy?
No, he did
around the
bifocals.
first.
That's what I learned in Ashton.
No, he probably did the bifocal or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Shout out.
Which is not a
National
great
Treasure.
invention. That's a weird one. Because how are you going to do like, you look down, you look up? I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Well, they also found the treasure map on the back of the Declaration of Independence.
Okay. What was that? What does that have to do with anything?
Are you talking about national treasure?
You're talking about lenses.
The invention of spectacles attributed to the 13th century, but
Now taking them off, you're making a spectacle of yourself.
Hey, but going back to the 1st century AD, they wrote about a glass globe filled with water to magnify text.
You hear that, lady? A globe filled with water. So what is she doing here? Well, let's see. We tuned in. We wanted to break free of the box. She posted a video with her husband who looks like he wants to end it all. No glass. He's like, babe, I can't see. Yeah, he doesn't look too happy. He's smiling. Let's see.
You see it? I'm just trying to get Lando to be in the video with me, and it's improving harder than I want it to be. Hi, honey.
Jesus.
That man does not want to be recorded, like at all.
Well, we tried.
Just wait till she has kids.
And I'm just trying to get Lando to
Why
be.
would you post that? But that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is somebody on Twitter paid for her classes. They wanted to know out what was going on. And fair enough, right? Here it is. It's just a multi-level marketing scheme. I paid $11 for this vision healing masterclass.
It's just a loan.
So you don't have to. This is my Saturday morning cartoons. Is there no clips?
One thing that your optometrist.
Oh, come on. I want clips, lady.
This isn't my first rodeo.
No, scroll down. Scroll down. This is a whole thread.
Okay.
All kinds of stuff.
So it's here. I am not a pharma doctor or medical advisor. Oh, okay. This is for holistic, educational, and empowerment purposes.
She's like, I am unqualified for this conversation.
Such an awesome disclaimer. This is just for fun. Why do we not see medical? This looks really well researched, and I love. This is really cool too. The image here,
I'm
telling me a
if
lot.
I had to infer, I think this is all of the bullshit right here, because these are the supposed medical conditions.
Right.
Let's see. Refractive errors, myopia, hyperopia. She's listing all the vision,
Yeah.
cataracts, glaucoma, yada, yada, yada. All of them. She said all of them. Goddamn. Even diabetes, retinopathy, lazy eye. We're going to pop the lazy eye back into place with the fucking holistic spiritual praise.
Yeah.
Eye infection? What? How?
Okay, Ethan.
Eye infections are a conspiracy?
Yeah.
Neurological condition affecting the visual pathways? All right. I got to learn more. Here we go. Oh, same one. Going down. Okay, this now. Oh, look at these hazels, man.
Well, you got to read the caption on this one.
Look at the beautiful. It says plot twist. Now we can change our eye color. I look forward to becoming
You
a
can finally
blue
get those beautiful hazels.
Wait a second.
Chocolate mocha.
Oh, now you're interested?
Colored cream.
Olivia's interested.
Well, what
Well,
did
I
she
mean,
do?
I'm sure
Put
Ethan
bleach
would
in her
agree.
eyes or something?
Well, I mean, maybe.
While this isn't about detox specifically, you can absolutely change your eye color. Doing vision healing works often affects the eye as well.
3 eyes of Newt.
She definitely did put bleach or something in her eyes.
I mean, weren't the Nazis trying to do this?
Change eye color?
Yeah. Make the superior Aryan race.
I don't know. Here's a testimonial. God, this shit is insane. I wore glasses since I was 4 or 5, and Sam helped me transition out of them. There were a lot of spiritual, emotional insights in addition to the physical aspects of my eyesight improvement. Sam is a genius. I highly recommend learning from him. This is, even Nexium isn't this crazy. This is even too much for them. Fucking awesome. So there it is. And there's her husband who's regretting this day so deeply. It's awesome. Actually, speaking of making a spectacle of yourself, there was a clip that I thought was interesting maybe to watch. And tell me if you think this is a bad idea or not. I feel like we have to watch it. Because you know. Did we not watch that? Oh, we did. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Huh?
I don't remember analyzing it because there was a lot of dialogue about the meaning of the... Oh, okay. Oh, Jimmy's coming on Wednesday.
He is. He is. Well, James Weiner is coming, right?
Yeah, no,
Not Jimmy Lee.
Dr. James Weiner is coming, yes.
Alpha Dude says your friends are trying to sabotage you. That's so true. So true. It's so true.
A lot of people make the
this
mistake.
guy, we know him. We've seen him in previous videos with like Rolo Tony Browntown. Dude, he looks so unhealthy, man. You literally hate yourself and your life. I can tell by looking at you. You cry yourself to bed at night.
A lot of people make the mistake of thinking they need to hang
So
out with guys
lonely.
and go do fantasy football and shit like that. If I'm a true friend to you, I want to talk about your business. I want to talk about us making money. I want to see you be a hero for your wife, your family, your kids.
Bro, you know, there's other things to talk about. I know you like
to take their money.
I know you love business and making money and all that shit, but like it's okay to watch a basketball game.
Can make money in fantasy football too.
You know? It's okay, man, to take a minute off.
Kids absolutely dominated. If not, I'm not really a good friend, am I? Come with me and have this guiltless pleasure. Let's get shit-faced. We can bet on a football game we shouldn't be watching. Fuck that. I have no interest in that at all.
What if it was a childhood best friend that you grew up with in your teenage years?
I love you to death, bro. We ain't hanging out.
Dude, he's not for real. Like, no, that's not for real.
Who wants to lose some
This
money
guy's like
today?
they've become these absolute caricatures. They're just so funny. Here's one, how to release past trauma. I know he's got good advice
Way to
on
go,
that.
son. You can do it. Now you can take control of your life. You're a man now. I don't care what age you are. You be 14 and hearing this. If you're man enough to hear this message, you're man enough to take control of your own life.
I didn't check this one for me.
Okay.
And know that you're the king of your life. You build the man you're going to become. And no
Exercise, make money, fuck bitches. All right. What do you guys think? I mean, money or no friends? I don't know. He's our boy.
Knowledge.
What's his name?
I've been
A lot of people
looking
make
for
the
that. I
mistake
think
of
it's-
thinking they
is it
need-
Jay Waller.
Jay Baller.
Yeah, Waller, I think.
Jay Baller.
Guys.
Justin Waller.
Guys.
Yeah.
The real world peak. Love him, man. How to handle a bitchy girlfriend. Women can't replace
This guy's
top
getting
tier
like
men.
500 views. Like, who even is this guy?
Dude, he's hustling, dude. You just don't understand.
Is that
He's
the
so bad at
Hustlers
it.
University logo, their chest piece? Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real world global.
He's not like nearly crazy enough to be interesting. That's why he doesn't get views. It's like you got to be like Andrew Tate and be like, I could punch the fucking sun. You know,
Is this
it's just
a-
like, oh, your friends are sabotaging you. It's like, okay, cool. Who cares?
I
Who the
think
fuck?
that's maybe a fan account though. His Instagram has 500,000.
No, he's popular. He
Oh,
has a
Jimmy
fan
Lee
base.
has 1 million. So
Right.
He
Did Jimmy hit 1 million?
I looked
don't mean to be
just the other day and he
disrespectful.
was at like 950,000. I think he'll be 1 million by Wednesday.
We should
by the time he's
throw
done.
him a congratulations on 1 million.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometime
Oh, we
that
should
day.
do like a million.
Can we put that together, Sam?
Spectacular. Jimmy Lee.
Sam in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put together 1 million
960K.
Okay.
party. We should get him a cake and
960
shit.
yeah,
He's at
All right, I'll get him a
956.
956. Let's get him to 1 million by Friday, everybody.
You know, the amazing, remarkable thing is a week ago he was at 715,000.
We don't follow him on the podcast account. Here, we'll help you out, Jimmy. There's one real follower.
Well, if we want to get him to Millie by Wednesday, someone tell his team. Someone let them know.
Yeah, let him know.
They'll do it.
They'll
It's
get
a-
it done.
But even if he's not quite there, I feel like we can still recognize the achievement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That it's going to happen either way. You know what I mean?
He's paying for it.
Let's get him a cake. Let's get him a. Can we put on the cake something like lady with the fucking one eye?
Of course.
Hey.
One eye for 1 million.
Yeah, women can't replace top tier men. We know that.
But you're going to have a much harder time replacing me than I will have to replace you. And I don't mean that from a place of disrespect. Women have these expectations of men. They want to be tall, handsome, rich, in shape, good luck.
This man's on a jet ski in a suit?
In a full suit?
Bro, I know that's not fun.
That's kind of hype as fuck. I gotta be real. That's
He's like, yo, I don't have time to jet ski, bro.
That's kind of sick, dude.
What is he, fucking James Bond?
The only time I can jet ski is when I'm on my way to a business meeting.
That's kind of sick, dude.
Unless you're 007, you should never be in a suit on a jet ski.
Bro, you ever try to swim in a full suit? You better be a strong swimmer. Your ass is going to drown.
Yeah, you're going down.
That's awesome.
Bottom of the
What a
hobbit.
king. That's the real deal.
Rich, in shape, good luck, because that's a .0000000 guy. Whereas I can go on Instagram right now and there's a new class of 18-year-olds, 22-year-olds, or whatever, higher level men have all the advantages right there. I don't mean to be
It's interesting.
disrespectful.
I mean, like, it's not surprising, but he just openly saying, like, looks is literally the only attribute that matters in women and youth. 18. Oh, shit. Him outside of the high school. What a world, man, where he's in jail. I don't want to do that. He's doing the whole improv. That's not good. I don't want that one on the record. I took that one back.
Real quick.
Yeah, that was a good button, right?
Yeah.
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 Yo,
killing me with this. Dude, I'm so glad we have the button because, like, before the button, I would say something fucked up, and I would know it was fucked up. So I had to, on one hand, like, pretend it wasn't fucked up and carry on because I didn't want to bring more attention to it.
Right.
And I'm so glad I don't have to do that now because and then the worst feeling is when we end the show and we're like, well, that was a great show, except for that time when
it is nice that we haven't had one. We haven't had to feel that way in a while. I guess it is because of the button. Isn't it?
I was.
Nice.
I had this feeling of like peacefulness, and I realized in regards to the show, the button has really changed the game.
Oh yeah.
And
whenever that would happen after the show, you would walk past us and you'd go like, "We'll see if I get the call."
Yeah, I
From
know.
your guy.
No, it was a horrible feeling. It really was. And usually it was a good show, except for one statement.
Yeah.
Oh damn. All you got to be is 18. Mm-hmm. Who is he?
I forgot about this. He used to walk around like this for years. All his music video. Yeah,
Just his fat diamonds hanging out.
I remember that era.
Yeah, he used to all his music videos. He's like in a suit and he's wearing a mask on his face.
Wait, so he was R. Kelly, or was it like a Chris Gaines type situation?
No, he was R. Kelly.
Wow,
That
there's
was
so
just his
many
thing.
of these. What the fuck?
No, I'm telling you, every
Yeah,
time he
look.
went out, he was wearing this.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
We know who you are. Maybe he had a pimple or something.
Maybe he was trying to change his eye color.
Bro.
Maybe he was doing some weird shit in his basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
God, it'd be crazy if we could make a
Right.
compilation of all the button moments when I retire.
I saw someone saying that when
Would that be wild?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, go back and
Just
find
keep a
all.
compilation going behind the scenes of all button moments
Oh God.
and release it like Too Hot for TV.
Yeah, actually, that wouldn't be too hard because I've already been doing that as an insurance policy.
Right. Of course. Right. Or if you want to blackmail me, you can just do that now.
Right. We'll talk.
All right, let's do the 23andMe. We don't have a sponsor today.
Hell no.
Even with the button, man, we're still getting crushed out here.
Yeah.
So if you want to consider supporting us, I guess go to Teddy Fresh.
Or become a member today.
Oh yeah,
so
membership.
You can tune in tomorrow for the member exclusive episode that Ethan does each and every week.
I want to do a member drive, and I don't have any good ideas. But I don't know if you... I've been thinking for a really good idea. I haven't been able to think of one. I mean, generally, it's like if this many people become members, then this happens. That's kind of the idea, right? To do like the Ethan drunk
way
stream.
to do a drive, an Ethan drunk stream.
People love when I get drunk.
Yeah, it is usually pretty fun.
Oh, these new hoodie colors are out. I don't think we ever really talked about it. The new ice dye colors.
Oh yeah, I was wearing it all last week, and I kept seeing everybody say they thought it was cool.
Yeah, this
But
color
now
looks
it's available.
great. I love the bucket hat too. Nice.
Nice, dude.
When I die, put my money in the grave hat.
Yep.
Yo, I'm happy to see this shirt was doing really well. And it really is such a beautiful shirt. Like, let me give you a zoom in on the fabric. It's so, feels so designed, so luxurious. It really is just a beautiful fabric. And feel and look, phenomenal. One of the best shirts we've made. So you guys like that idea? I guess like so what would the number be though to avoid me dying of alcohol poisoning?
Wait, you would be drinking and you... Wait, is the idea that you would keep drinking until we reach some threshold?
No,
of,
at every
sign up
milestone.
1,000 members equals
take a
one
shot.
shot.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But 1,000 seems a little pretentious, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
It's like 1,000.
It's probably like
Well, how much? You
200.
figure out what
200.
what's the
too little,
maximum
though.
you'd be willing to drink, and then work backwards
Maybe
from there.
maybe instead of a whole shot, because that wouldn't last very long. It would be like a. You ever done the power hour where you take a shot of beer every minute in college? You ever done that?
No, but
Yeah, you get surprisingly
I
fucked.
get the idea. Seems pretty straightforward. Just drink a lot for
People
an hour.
like it.
One beer each hour, right?
No,
Is that what
you
you're talking
every
about?
minute you take a shot of beer,
Oh, really?
and it doesn't sound like a lot, but it gets crazy.
Having
some beers
Every minute? Yeah, I mean, if you're just hitting that nonstop for
Beer
60 minutes,
center.
60 minutes straight. Then.
I mean, we could do it now.
No.
No. No.
They like beer center.
Everybody said no. Everybody agrees that's a
Yeah,
terrible
no.
idea. Bong rip? No, I'm not doing that. No amount of money. No amount of
9/11,
membership
fuck
for
it.
that.
Go for it.
9/11 bong rip. Let's go.
But something like that. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, I'm interested in it. Yeah. All right, let's hop over to 23andMe. We got some exciting results here, guys.
Some interesting ones.
500 members equal compilation of 20 buttons. Hell no.
23.
If we do that, we'll lose 1,000 members for every buttoned out
Yeah,
moment.
any behind the scenes button reveal would be the end. It would be at the end of the H3 podcast. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not
Just
sure they're all
walked on.
that bad.
No, most of them are
Yeah,
not
I
bad
mean,
at all.
it's varying degrees of bad. Some are that bad.
Some are.
A breathalyzer would be fun too, someone said. Actually, that would be really fun if I had a breathalyzer.
Until you crack a certain amount.
Well, just to know.
Okay.
Just to know.
Well, yeah. Let's we'll talk about it. Let's
buy one
do
of
a little
those,
bit of
though. A
planning
crack
rather than
stream?
just impromptu drinking.
Ketamine
right?
stream? You guys are wild.
Ketamine stream. Okay.
That's the guy I had sex with who smoked crack it with me.
Acid stream? I don't know about these ideas, y'all. These are bad
Yeah,
ideas.
let's take like 4 tabs of acid each, and just see what
Ooh.
happens.
All right, do a poll. Say, should we do a members drive right now or later?
Well, why are we doing this right now?
What's wrong with right now?
Would you want?
Because we haven't planned for it or done. It just seems weird to just impromptu do this.
It's a live show, dude.
I feel like it'd be better if we planned for it, though.
Yeah, we can make it like a
definitely.
big.
That's true.
Yeah.
It would be a lot better if we planned for it.
We'd need a tracker and everything for the members. Yeah.
That's true. We should plan for it.
I will
So maybe
say,
we
though,
could.
another members benefit that we didn't touch on is that we're having a live show soon. So early access tickets to the live show tickets go to our members.
Yeah,
So
and we
first
should
come-
say that both times that we've done live shows recently and had it early for members, the members were the only ones that got tickets. So if you if you want to come to this next one later this year, It's not a bad idea to sign up.
Hopefully this week. I mean, we're waiting and seeing. We haven't heard back. But okay, let's do 23andMe, guys. We got some stunning results in here that will shock you to your bitter core. We have AB, Lena, and Zach, but let's review some of the ones we did previously. Now, mine was not surprising. It explains a lot, frankly. And if it was up to me, I'd have a lot more. Oh, God, it's even worse than I remember. 99.8%.
99.8% European.
99.2%.
And then it breaks that down further. 99.2% Ashkenazi.
I feel like it's just a margin for error. Western Ukrainian Jew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess that's what Ashkenazi is. Yeah. 99.2, man. I wish I had more diversity. Trust me, if I could go back and throw some genes in there, I would.
Well, you have a decent amount of diversity. If you look down at the bottom, we always fail to mention that you are 0.1% South Chinese.
Oh my God.
Nice. That's nice.
It's trace. What does that mean? Just a touch of Chinese.
Somewhere deep back in your family tree. 15 generations back.
One Chinese person snuck their way in.
They snuck their way in.
What do we do about it? Wow. Well, that's fantastic. Does that mean I can make Chinese jokes or no?
I don't think that crosses the threshold.
0.1, brother.
Nah, 0.1.
Nah, you need the 1%.
That's a round down.
Okay, right. That's true. It is a round down. But here I am, kind of fucked up, to be honest. It's a little sick. It is a little sick. It's like, dude, in all the history of my lineage, nobody fucked around with like someone from outside their friend group. More like their cousin group. Freak.
And it's a very striking contrast if you want to pull up Hila's.
Hila has a wonderful.
I've forgotten how diverse her results were.
Which is good news for our boys.
Yeah, I got some genetic variety in there.
Northern Western Asia, which would be Iran, Caucasian, and Mesopotamian. Let's go, girl! Shout out Mesopotamia.
Shout out.
Number one.
We don't hear from them enough these days.
That's Iraq.
Yeah, but
shout out to the Tigris and Euphrates.
But we like Mesopotamia as the term. Okay.
Northern Western Asia. She's Arab, Egyptian, and Levantine.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to mess with me.
What is Levantine?
It's like Lebanon, Israel, Palestine, that whole area.
Yeah, Hila's kind of a POC. Why? She's North African. She's Arab.
Shout out.
Egyptian. Levantine. That's a POC. That's POC AF. Western Asia, and then she has 20% European. Apparently 7.6% Italian, which was a big deal.
That was a big deal, I remember at the time. She was very.
Wait, I thought she was 15 because I've been telling people our boys are 7.5% Italian.
Shit. Afraid not.
They're only 3.5. That's fucked.
Right, yeah.
I know it was you, Fredo.
And a tiny bit of Ashkenazi Jew, 6.3%, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
The less, the better of that. But she's pretty diverse, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially in contrast to yours.
I feel like the people of Israel they come from so many different places and they've really intermingled a lot. There's a lot of diversity of background there, although they all look the same somehow. But there she go. You really don't, you're saying she's not POC? She's passing white? Is passing white and POC, Dan? Can you, you're
I think Hila passes as white.
You're the one that
look at her
gives.
and be like, that's a white lady.
Okay. Can we do a poll? I want to know if she has any POC credentials.
Okay.
Dan is the one who decides ultimately.
Do you see Hila as a person?
No. That's a bad poll.
Why
is
not?
she POC? Not do you see?
What's the definition? I don't know.
Because do you see is almost asking, is she white passing?
You can be a person
That's
of
what the
color,
question is.
but white passing.
No.
Well,
Yes.
No,
yeah, I
it's
guess.
not. It's
True.
different. Like AB's, he's technically a POC. Well, you're half white.
I know what you're saying, though.
You can be a POC. Like, okay, dude.
You can be both.
You can be a POC and still be white passing. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It doesn't
no.
exclude
Yeah,
each other.
that's what I'm saying.
Those are so racist.
Okay. Okay.
How dare you?
That's exactly what I just said.
Well, no, but your question is asking, is she white passing? That's not the same thing. I want to know, is she a
That
POC?
wasn't what the. That's not what I.
You said, does
heard-
she look like a POC, dude? You want to load that question harder with more racism, bro?
Oh my god, this is so annoying. I just put up your version of the question.
Is Hila POC? Now that's a good pull. I mean, based on her background, you know.
Going on his head like a mashed potato.
Actually pretty close. But we're clocking and no is winning, but barely. Oh, yes is taking the lead. Hila is POC according to chat by 51%. This is a groundbreaking revelation here. I mean, Dan, do the math. Northern West Asia, Northern Africa, bro. North Africa.
Yeah. So what is POC? I don't even know because Northern Africa.
Person of color. Well, that's like Morocco and Egypt, bro. Those are POCs. They're like dark skinned.
It's different.
Chocolate mocha, you know.
What's
colored
happening,
cream.
Dan? Don't take that label. Dan's shutting down. Okay, yes is taking it.
I'm definitely done with this conversation.
52% say yes, so there it is. But she is white passing. I'm just having a good time. Come on. Killing me over here. There it is. Thank you so much. We love it, don't we? That's a revelation. Genetically, yes, people are saying. Okay. If that's going to come up someday, I'm going to use that to my advantage in some future argument. Dan didn't take one, but his dad did. Sucker, right? Where are you from, Dan? You're 90% Ashkenazi Jew, or your dad?
Dad is.
Oh, I didn't realize you were. Dad's. So your mom is not Ashkenazi Jew at all?
Not at all.
That's good. I mean, it is. If she was 90%, you'd also have Tourette syndrome or something. You know? Balkan? Sephardic? Okay. So where's your mom from?
Well, like I said, she hasn't taken one of these, so we don't know for certain. Part of her family is Scottish. On her dad's side, they're McKays. But then her mom is like, I don't think they really knew. I heard like Latvian thrown out there at one point, maybe like some Eastern European. I think just like European mutt, basically.
Okay.
All over the place.
Nice. Very white. Very white dude.
Is Dan POC?
Dan is no. We can definitively say no to that.
You didn't see the Nigerian in there?
Should we maybe put a poll?
So what percent of, okay, let me pull this back up. I thought you were over this conversation, 1.6% Nigerian.
I'm just kidding.
All right, I won't push. Sam did one. Sam's pretty white. I'd be surprised. 100%.
Kardashian.
Look at you, white ass.
The results are in. I'm white.
It's like every variety of white, though.
Yeah, you're diversely white. British, British Irish, 33, clocking in here.
I had a lot more British and Irish than I thought I did.
That's your majority heritage.
Yeah.
You know? French and German. Why do they get the same?
Huh?
Why do the French and the Germans, why are they together?
Because there's a lot of intermingling. I mean, those countries border each other.
They don't like each other. At least
Well,
they
they've had some issues in the past. Some
Scandinavian, 3%, broadly Northwestern European, 12%, Southern European, 30%, including 22% Italian? Yo, why didn't you tell me that sooner, girl? You come to me for 22.6% Italian.
That's crazy.
You should be the godmother. With credentials like that. Greek and Balkan, Spanish and Portuguese. Well, congratulations. You're probably going to win the whitest person in the office.
Let's go.
A coveted award. Oh, you have a tiny bit of Ashkenazi Jew snuck in there.
Ashkenazi. She's in the tribe.
I'm Jewish.
Tiny, tiny bit. Tiny bit. One of them snuck in there, eh?
And 2.5% Iranian at the bottom. Do you see that?
Now, these are the new ones. and you guys looked at them, which is L. I mean, it'd be fun. Okay, anyway. So let's do Zach first. Now, Zach, your guess was that you were full Ashkenazi, right?
Yeah, I believe that was my guess.
100% you were saying.
Yes.
So let's take a look and see if you were right. Zachary is... Oh, that's one color. 100%. What? You edited this.
Nope.
My hand to God.
This is This is what they gave you?
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
There's a new King Jew in the office.
What?
Bow down.
He's 0.2% more than you, Ethan.
Yep.
What?
You have been dethroned.
You got Jude, my friend.
I'm stunned by this. They're like, you didn't have to pay for this. It's just one color. They just did a paint bucket and clicked.
Yep.
Dude, that's nuts. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, neither did I, man.
I've never seen a 23andMe like this.
There's just one. There's just
one thing.
You and King Richard III are descendants? How's that possible? If you're 100% Jew.
Exactly. That doesn't make sense to me.
Everyone in Europe that's just one of those bullshit things.
You and King Richard III are descendants of a European woman who lived around 13,000 years ago. You know that's bullshit because look at this. Zach disproves all this shit.
Well, we also found out it's more bullshit, which you'll see later on. I won't say right now, but
I mean, basically, according to this, you're just straight from like.
I'm just a Jew, but the thing is, like, I don't think I look that Jewish. Like, there's not even a little.
Bernstein.
But okay, that's my name. But if you saw me, would you say,
Yes.
"Oh, that guy's a Jew"?
Yes.
I say that guy's a fucking rock star.
Hate to
Thank
bust
you.
your bubble there, bud.
Well, what's the giveaway? I don't. My schnoz is nice.
It is what it is.
I don't think he looks over like. If I just met Zach, I don't know if I'd immediately.
What about me?
No. Yeah, you look Jewish as fuck.
I've gotten Armenian,
Well, you're 100% Jew.
and I'm very proud of it. Shabbat shalom.
I mean,
brother.
King Richard III, apparently you're just descended from Adam and Eve.
I'm King David.
Adam and Eve reproduced and had a child.
Well, look,
Zach Bernstein.
that's pretty much what they say. There's a common ancestor 13,000 years ago, and that led to King Richard and you.
13,000 goes back further than that. Zachary, your genetics make you likely to be able to detect certain bitter tastes.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. 58% are likely to taste what? Taste what?
Just
bitter
certain ones.
Just any bitter? What the fuck is this?
Just certain bitter tastes. Yeah, I don't know why that's.
This is so useless. And also, it's like 50-50, so it's like.
Yeah. There's some other like.
Do you taste bitter things?
Yeah, definitely.
How do you like your
that
coffee, Zach?
Wow, this is fantastic.
Black.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm so glad we paid like $300 per person for this.
I'm King Jew, baby. What
Look
can
at
I
this
say?
valuable data.
King Jew, purebred.
All right, let's take a look here. Zachary, your genetic predicts 69% chance you have little or no back hair. That's interesting. What is it?
I have a little back.
Can we
hair.
see the back? Can we?
Yeah, sure.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. And only 8%.
Oh no, I mean, it's not a hairy back, but you do have back hair, I would say. 31% chance that you have at least some back hair. It seems to me that you're not destined to have a hairy back.
No, I'm not like super hairy on my chest. either.
You can view full report. What else is there to say?
I don't think there's much.
Zachary, your genetics predict 92% you're gonna have you do not have a bald spot.
Yeah, I do not.
Yo.
Thank you.
Cheek dimples. Well, it's 50-50, so who cares?
All right.
Not predictive or at all. That's literally the opposite of predictive. You have a cleft chin. Do you have a cleft chin? 84% says
not really.
You do not.
No.
You do not. Dandruff.
Well, that one's about 50-50 too. That's
Yeah.
very helpful.
Don't even include those. Apparently, according to your genetics, you have an 88% chance of having an earlobe.
Detached earlobes.
Which I do.
Which is the detached one?
They're both detached. Oh,
Well, they
you're
hang
asking
down.
what do you mean by that?
What's the difference?
You see the difference in the little drawing there? How it kind of comes down?
Which is the detached one? This?
Left one. That's the detached.
Oh, okay. Ring free, like droopy, saggy, beautiful.
I got big earlobes too, so.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm into that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Early hair loss, 81% chance you will not experience hair loss.
Let's go, baby.
Before age 40. That's sick, dude.
Wow.
What's up?
93% chance you have wet, sticky earwax.
I do.
But
That's like all Europeans
We-
have
yeah.
that style of earwax. Yeah.
Excuse you, 100% Ashkenazi Jew. Not just
Right.
European, 100% Ashkenazi.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Zachary, your genetics predict you have a 75% chance you have dark brown eyes.
Which I do.
Not hazel.
No hazel?
No.
Not light brown.
They're just brown, dude.
Okay.
Like a turd.
Wait, what does mine say then? Because I have beautiful amber eyes. Do we have access to my original report?
I
Yes,
do
you
actually.
do.
Because I wanna crunch the numbers more on that.
Here, let me pull it up.
Finger length ratio. Zachary, your genetics predict 78% chance your ring finger is longer than your index finger.
Not quite.
Okay, you're in the minority. You have freckles. You have few or any freckles.
I have freckles. They're primarily on my nose, but I don't have a ton of them.
Then you're in the minority again.
Yeah.
Hair photo bleaching. 55% chance you're experiencing hair photo bleaching.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. These are actually pretty crap, I have to say.
Yeah.
Is this the traits page?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the traits report for.
This is so not worth the money.
Oh wow. Oh wow, Ethan.
Hair photo bleaching is when your hair lightens in the sun.
Dimples, wait, what? Yo, it's only 67%?
They're giving you a 1 in 3 chance of getting a bald spot.
Well, I'm already not, so get that out of here. I don't have a hairy back, thank you.
Okay.
Dandruff. I do have dandruff. I have had dandruff. Fuck.
Okay. Yeah.
I use Head and Shoulders all day.
Dude,
All that.
I use that shit too, man.
Do you have? Do you not have a cleft chin?
I have a slight cleft chin.
Oh, so wrong on that one.
I definitely got fat, beautiful, supple, detached earlobes.
Hell yeah. Okay, here's the eye color thing. 31% chance.
That's it?
They did give you a decent chance for hazel.
Yo, light hazel, amber. But that's funny because all 3 of the kids have brown eyes.
Well, I heard if you try hard enough, you can actually change your eye color.
I'm trying. I'm trying to do this through my training.
Like
my
essential oils.
Holistic training.
I got you. You want some?
I definitely have wet, waxy hair. Wait, hold on. You missed one, Dan. Go up. 64% chance you will not experience hair loss. That's very low. I mean, that's very high. Or low.
Well, and they're only calling it before the age of 40, which you're well past at this point. So this is
No, I'm not.
This is irrelevant.
I'm not even 40 yet.
Ted.
Chance your ring finger is longer than your index finger. That's not true. It's not. Oh, wait. Ring finger is longer than... This is ring. This is index. So, not true.
Damn.
Freckles.
Myth busted, dude.
Hair texture, slightly wavy. I don't know.
Slightly wavy hair?
No, it's definitely curly.
Yeah.
9%? That's nonsense. My mom and my sister both have super curly hair.
Well,
It's not wavy.
You'd say big, straight up curl? I feel like you just have like very wavy.
Big curls,
he
bro.
definitely has curls.
Big curls.
Yeah.
I think, if you let it grow out.
If
it
you
would
look
be
at pictures of me in
spiraled.
high school,
Yeah, I guess that's true, right?
I got big curls, bro. They used to call
Especially
me
when
Big
it's
Perm,
weighted.
man.
Big perm.
Newborn. 59% chance you had little or no hair at birth. Who cares?
I don't know.
99% chance you don't have red hair.
Oh, you only have 1% chance
Gee,
of red
thanks.
hair. Damn.
Wait, are we sure these are Ethan's results?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Because mine was the same for the 1%.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh.
I'm logged in.
Oh, okay.
Logged into Ethan's.
Stretch marks, widow peak,
Widow's
unibrow,
That's
toe
another like
length.
hairline related one.
I do have a slight widow's peak, so again, it's wrong. This thing sucks.
Shit sucks.
It's just like random. Is this shit just random?
Yeah, I swear it's random.
No, it's
No,
not. It's all a game of percentages. It's not
Yeah.
random.
But I'm
Mine
comparing
and
it to
Lena's was
Zach's.
pretty spot on.
All right, let me see taste and smell. Let me see. Weird and wonderful. Asparagus. I definitely can spell asparagus.
Like
bitter taste, can't taste. The fuck you saying?
But isn't that bizarre? Because you have almost the same as Zach, and all of a sudden you can't taste it, but Zach can taste it. He's just a couple % difference.
Well, that's just
100%.
our
Thank
that's
you.
our
That's like the ethnic
ethnicity.
group.
There's
It
more
doesn't- yeah, it's more. There's more
granular
variation
than that.
Okay.
Yeah. Ice cream flavor preference? What? That's dumb, man. Sweet
Well,
versus
wait,
salty?
So hold on. Do you prefer chocolate over vanilla ice cream?
No. frankly.
Are you lying just to slam them?
No.
You seem like a
I
chocolate
have
guy.
never ordered chocolate ice cream, even as a child. Never.
You're always vanilla.
I'm not. Why would I lie, bro?
So you're always vanilla. Why won't you just say that?
What are you saying? I said no.
He didn't say that he always orders vanilla.
Is this revenge for the POC conversation?
No.
Click Weird and Wonderful.
Why won't you answer if you eat vanilla ice cream?
I do, but I prefer mint and chip.
Does this tell you if he's a rectangle
Mint and
or a
what
square?
chip? Mint and what chip, Ethan?
It's not a chocolate
Mint
flavor.
and what chip?
Mint and it's not a
Chocolate chip,
flavor.
bro!
Got him.
Dude, go to
got
fucking
you,
Weird and
man.
Wonderful, bro. You're so mad right now.
Chocolate
Dan is
mocha,
100% based.
colored cream.
Match a musical pitch? Oh, 50-50? Ha 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 ha.
Wow.
Yeah, you find the right pitch about half the time. That makes sense.
Less likely to have a fear of public speaking.
Okay, I mean, that obviously is true.
Hair thickness? This shit is dumb, man. My Sophia is a good one for our fans.
Less likely to hate chewing sounds. That totally makes sense. It doesn't bother you at all.
Likely to wake up at 8 a.m.? I wish.
Motion sickness, 50-50. You did all of those VR things and you didn't get motion sickness.
No, I know. But it's 50-50. It doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit.
And then there was like those super scary health ones, which we did look at.
You're right. This thing is total bullshit. This is the proof right here.
Click that. How likely am I to wake up at 8? 8:09? Why are you even predicting it?
No shot.
You're going to bed at that time.
Yeah, exactly.
This is dumb.
Dumb.
Genetic zodiac.
Is there any other things, or is this it? There's ones about like, will you get Alzheimer's by the age of 45?
Oh, that's like the medical one here. Let me
That one's scary as shit. I already looked at it, but if you guys don't want to look at it, I understand.
We didn't opt into those.
You didn't opt in.
Yeah.
Smart. There's really scary.
I think it was like $100 more. Or
Yeah, it was like
something
$100.
Oh, it was? But you
I wonder
can...
if lupus is on here. There isn't.
You have a 50-50 chance of having lupus.
Let's see. Age-related macular degeneration, increased risk.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Wait, so I do have variant. What? Not likely at risk for whatever the fuck that is. Hereditary hemochromatosis. Not likely at risk. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not
what,
detected. Not
any of this
detected.
is.
Choose whether to receive this report. Yo, why? Yo, I want that report. Wait, what's the one? What is macular degeneration?
Oh boy.
Because I have a
New
slightly...
fear unlocked.
Click that shit, bro. I want it. I feel like they're adding stuff. Age-related macular degeneration is the most common cause of irreversible vision loss among older adults. Okay,
You
whatever.
just get some essential oils.
Yeah, it's fine. Just put some lavender oil in your eye.
Drop some lavender. You're all good, dude.
I got Apple.
I have 2 copies of genetic variants we tested. Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. Apple. Wait, go back. What's that fucked up? And that one's so fucked up. They're like, you have to click to. You have to click to get the result.
Where did it go?
It's on the back page. You have to go back one, and then go down. It's like at the bottom. Choose whether to receive this.
Choose whether to receive this.
Oh God.
MAP, multiple adrenous colon polyps.
Yo.
During their lifetime, will increase risk of colorectal cancer.
Oh, well, that's actually good to know. I want to know that.
Yeah, why would you not want to know that?
I definitely. That's one that's actually useful to know.
Mm-hmm.
Continue. Like some of the shit is like, yeah. Would you like? Yes. Well, no. Ugh. Like the Alzheimer ones, that's not helpful at all. That's just terrifying. Same with Parkinson's.
Aren't these all terrifying?
Huh?
So you don't want to? You want no on some of these? You don't want to?
I already saw those ones. You can leave it on yes.
Okay.
But I was saying, at least with increased colon cancer, you know, to like get checked more.
Right.
Okay. Let's see.
Well, let's find out. Oh God.
Tutorial.
Can you take this off the screen just in case? Like, I don't know if personal shit's gonna show up here. Tutorial.
What?
I think they want to teach
Click
you
it.
to not panic.
Okay. Yeah. Just breeze through this.
Yeah. View the fucking report. Let's see
Jesus, it's giving me anxiety,
Come
man.
on, man.
All that to say,
after
I
that,
don't.
No, you don't have it.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, but if you go back, there was one that I didn't see. It says I'm likely to get type 2 diabetes.
What?
Yeah.
It did.
Said
Health
it.
disposition.
Thanks.
Stop it.
Good thing I'm losing weight. Shit. Go all the way to the bottom. Typical likelihood.
That just means normal.
Oh. Oh, just I have a typical likelihood. I have a less one. Let's go right now.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. So there
Here
you
we
go.
go right now.
You're doing good.
Like you said, lupus isn't on there yet, but they'll catch up. They'll add it. Nice. Dude, I'm saying, though, if you guys do this, don't do the health ones. It's so scary.
Yeah,
Like the Parkinson's one, you know, why do you need to know that? It's just terrifying. You just wake up every morning waiting. Haunting your every waking moment.
All right. Okay.
All right, so that's me.
That's you.
Back to AB. Or wait, no, Zach. These ones are not that interesting. Let's go to the other ones. Stretch marks. Chances are you have very fair skin, Zach. You have a little bit of a unibrow, according to this.
I do.
You do not have a widow's peak.
I do.
See, they got that wrong about me, too. What are you looking at here, Dan?
Nothing. I was just seeing if there was anything else interesting.
Okay. So let's pull up Zach's data here. Let's look under the hood, eh, Zach? 100%
hood.
You know there's going to be issues when you're 100%. I am rectangular. I do not have holes. I am rectangular. I do not have holes. Are you pulling up Zach's, Dan?
Oh, I'm not logged into Zach's account. I'm only logged into yours.
Oh, who's logged into Zach's? Because I wanted to see.
I am, but
I think he put everything that he wanted
that's
to share in there.
That's everything that
Oh.
basically comes with what we got.
Okay, so there's Zach. I guess there is surprises. Shit. Now let's go to AB. Now your prediction, AB, was because you're half like Hungarian or some shit.
Half Lebanese, half.
Well, we're about to
Well,
find
I know. I
out.
was told my mom has Irish descent, so
Irish. That's
Half
what he
white,
said.
half
Irish.
Lebanese. Let's pull it up. Let's take a look. Take a look under the hood. Looks like it's spot on. No surprises here, eh?
It fucked me up a little bit because I always thought I was more Arab than white, but now I'm just.
Oh,
I mean,
it
that's
tilts slightly. Oh shit.
That's close enough, man. That's basically 50-50.
Not quite 50-50.
I'm looking at the world.
What's wrong being white, dude?
Just saying. I feel like
Sounds like a little reverse racism to me.
I don't know what I am anymore.
40% British Irish. What was the other 10% of the white? Oh God, get that out
French,
of here!
German,
Oh, don't do that to him.
British, Irish, Lizzie in a box.
Me and Ian were brothers all along.
French and German. Okay, right.
Lizzie's your girl.
Yeah, so just that whole Western Europe.
But
area.
no surprises, eh? 0.1% Nigerian. Shout out, brother. Me too.
Yo,
I'm right there
West
with you.
African brothers.
Let's go.
It was me.
Toe length, you have a longer big toe. I mean, that is so dumb. I'm sorry. That is just so dumb. They gave you the same King Richard bullshit.
Right, so that's why we were saying.
So everybody gets this King Richard shit.
Yeah, I think everybody in Europe, probably if you go far enough back.
How many
is
kids that
related.
man have?
Well, it's not even that it's kids of his. Look, it's saying that it shows it in that little chart. It's my box is covering it right now, but it's saying there was a common ancestor between both you and King Richard, 13,000
Wasn't even
years
King
ago.
Richard.
Right. So like the
Some
common
idiot.
ancestor is way before King Richard.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Bitter taste.
Care.
Abdullah, you can taste bitter shit. 50% worthless.
It's not even just bitter shit. It's certain bitter taste. It's like so unhelpful.
With less. Okay, so here, 92% is saying you are not going to have a bald spot.
Hey,
you have good hair genes, bro.
Thank God.
That's actually impressive. That's better than me or Zach had, I think.
Hell yeah.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
You do have dandruff.
I don't actually.
Huh?
Yeah. I have-
Incorrect.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
the fuck, dude?
Early hair loss, you will not. Dude, you got mad hair genes, bro.
Wow. New hairline king.
This
The
shit,
office. New King Jew, new hairline king.
I'm sorry. This is just so dumb. Hey, AB, there's a 60% chance you had little or no hair at birth. Isn't that crazy that you just learned that? Although you got the highest chance to have very fair skin. So you actually are perhaps the whitest person we've tested in this room. How interesting is that?
It's interesting.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, he's not Arab. He's English. We need to just start referring to him as British.
Fucking dare you.
I'm curious to see Ian.
He is the whitest
I'm
person.
wondering if AB is more British than Ian.
No.
You want me to Instacart some beans on toast?
Did you never do this, Ian?
I did not do it. No. Do you know about Cheddar Man?
No.
Can't do this.
What's Cheddar Man?
It's like a skeleton they found in England, like I don't know, like 10,000 years old, and then they found the relative like a mile away from where they found the skeleton, like a living relative.
Yeah.
That'd be mine.
But that's awesome.
I'm Cheddar
What's
Man.
wrong with that?
I'm just saying I don't need to test it. It goes. It's a ladder up.
Okay.
There's no tree there.
King Richard III for sure.
Yeah.
AB, the whitest person here. Congratulations, buddy.
My brother-in-law was trying to make me feel better. He said that 10% that's France was when Lebanon, was it that France colonized Lebanon or?
Yeah.
It was a French colony.
Yeah, so he's like, so you could think of it that way.
Yeah, I mean, whatever makes you feel better, but still, you 39% to be the highest category of white.
Do you gotta drop by odd, or is your name like Smith now, or like Brown? You know?
It's white.
Yeah, it's white.
Okay, and moving on to Lena. Now, Lena, you were saying 100% Lebanese, right?
I don't think it was 100, but it was close to it.
What your guess though?
Your original guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
because
shit.
both my parents are Lebanese, so
So yeah, you're basically.
Lebanese.
Yep, that's what you are. Let's take a look. Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, there's still some variance here.
64% Levantine.
Right.
And then you got a little bit of Egyptian. You got a little
20%.
West
20%.
Asian.
Man, that's like-
a little of this.
Any Ashkenazi Jew in there?
No.
It's anti-Semitic.
She has successfully evaded the infiltration. Bitter. Who cares? Okay, here's one for you, Marie Antoinette.
Common, even further back, 18,000 years ago, you had a common ancestor.
I'm
Marie
surprised.
Antoinette. It's like
Yeah, but I'm surprised AB didn't have Marie Antoinette being so white. That should have been yours. Check dimple. You do not have a cleft chin. I mean, what
Nope.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Earwax is wet.
all of us had that statistic for the earwax.
Brown. Oh, you have super curly hair, right?
I do. My natural hair is
Okay,
really curly.
so they're fucking up the curly one because they say 42% slightly wavy, 8 and then 39% straight. Big curls, tight curls. That's what you have, right?
Somewhat. If
Less than 1%, dude. That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Whoa, way off.
Okay, this is interesting. Light beige skin. Light beige. Oh, that's a nice color. It's all like 50%. I mean, it's so dumb. Thanks for nothing.
Thanks a lot.
21 and me.
21 and me.
All right, I just don't know if there's a more Jewish person.
Well, it's impossible.
Oh my God, Cam just dug up something really interesting.
No.
Man is 100% rectangular, dude.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just like he said. He feels it in his hole. We love him. No, I don't think anyone could be more Jewish than you.
Yeah.
It's literally impossible.
mathematically
Statistically
It's
impossible.
an honor, you know. It's a true honor.
You know how karate masters, they can go into any dojo and channel the master?
Yeah.
That's you with your genetic test.
This is a
Go into
more-
any synagogue. Throw down your...
I'm the
and then
rabbi
you become
now.
the rabbi.
I'm the rabbi now.
That's awesome. Well done, Zach.
Thank you.
Congrats. I mean, that was the most surprising, frankly.
Thank you to my great-great-grandparents, and I accept the award, the Chutzpah Award, on their behalf.
You have a lot of genetic fucking shit in your families?
Like ailments?
Yeah. 'Cause there's like a whole bunch of ailments associated with Ashkenazi Jews.
I mean...
Actually, Google it, Dan, or AB.
Heart disease, I guess, is one of them.
That doesn't count too much.
I don't want you to take offense to this. I don't have issues that you have, like GERD or gastro problems.
So you're like the unicorn Ashkenazi.
Yes. Yeah.
You're like really, truly the chosen Ashkenazi.
Yeah. Yes.
Almost, you could say a Uberman, you could say, maybe.
I just feel like Hitler couldn't even be mad at it.
An Ubermensch.
Ubermensch,
yeah.
We need to breed you with other Ubermensch.
Yeah.
Zachary Uber Alles.
Uber Alles.
There's yeah.
Here's a list of ailments you should have, Zach.
Okay.
It's a long list. Fuck.
Jesus, it's so long.
Yeah. Tay-Sachs disease.
Tay-Sachs?
Tay-Sachs. This is a rare and fatal genetic disorder, Jesus, that affects the central nervous system. Oh my God. No thanks. Gaucher's. This is an inherited metabolic disorder that can lead to the accumulation of fatty substances in various organs. I can't say that I know anyone with either of those. Those sound real rare.
Yeah.
Cystic fibrosis. Certain mutations are associated with Ashkenazis. What is it? I don't know what that one means.
I've heard of that before.
I think I've seen a commercial.
Yeah.
Damages your
Allegra.
lungs, digestive tract, and other organs.
I don't like that.
Sounds not fun.
So Friday, are we doing a Seder at your place? I'll bring the challah.
Sure.
Okay.
Canavan disease. This is a rare neurological disorder that primarily affects Ashkenazi Jews. This is like our own disease. Like we have shit that other people don't even participate in. Name-and-pick disease. Certain form of name-and-pick disease are more prevalent in Ashkenazi Jews. I guess those are the rare wild ones. I don't see anything like GERD and stuff.
Yeah, but shalom, brother. It's good to be home.
This is basically... This is my hair. I brushed it out, but like when I don't, it's super curly. This is me just trying to make it look puffy. But my hair's crazy, I'm telling you.
Bring it back. I want to see
So
it.
you, forgive the expression, you have a Jew fro.
Absolutely.
Okay.
In the truest essence.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Shalom.
What?
well, because I said the place that Sam was going to get lunch.
I realized as soon as I
That's a
said
horrible
that,
idea.
I shouldn't have said that.
It was a horrible idea. Is this place good?
It's fire.
But it's based on that one show, right?
No.
What?
Okay.
Should I button again?
I don't.
I
Well,
think
I have
that's-
no idea what you're talking about, so I don't know if that's identifying
Nah,
or not. But
that's not too
that
bad.
also was.
That's not going to give it
Ish.
away.
No,
it's
no,
way
you're
too
good.
obscure, man.
But it's funny.
I
that
don't
you
even
said it.
know what you're.
Oh. So it's this, right? I don't want to give it away. Oh.
Oh.
I don't think I ever tried it.
We
Hold
ordered
on.
it once to the office, I remember.
Did it hit?
Now's your chance.
I think you liked it.
It's a vegan joint. You know, the potatoes probably usually slap at vegan joints.
They have the best tots in the world.
Because they don't fuck. That's all they have is potatoes.
They're vegan.
I'm shaking, bro.
That's all we got.
I don't know what to think
Tater
about
tots? Yeah, they probably hit pretty hard.
Does this upset you, love?
this. Yeah.
You should try it. I mean, shit, it's got to be better than eating red meat.
I'm getting nervous, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't even want to ingest it.
It's not bad, love. I had your hesitation. It is actually very good.
Well, I'm gonna pass, but thank you. Trying to be a good boy.
Wow.
I'm on my weight loss journey.
You could get a protein style.
No, I'm waiting to have my meal because I want to eat with Elin, the kid.
There you go.
Cute.
Yeah. Give it up. Give it up.
I'll bring it to Seder on Friday.
Bring my meal to Seder.
Yeah, bring it
Thank
to
you.
Seder.
Shabbat shalom. All right, let's talk about 8 passengers, what everybody wants to hear. This woman is demonic. I mean, I don't know what to say.
8.
I'm surprised she didn't, kill one of them, frankly. I guess she was close
She's
to
on
it.
the way.
She was pretty close.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff is really disturbing. So again, I'm going to give a disclaimer up front that definitely trigger warning for people sensitive to these kinds of topics of abuse. Here's the 911 call. This is really disturbing, you guys. I mean, it's interesting in the context of everything, but it really paints just how dire the situation was.
Tell me exactly what's...
So here it is. And again, skip this if you're sensitive to this kinds of stuff. Wait, 6 minutes? I don't remember being 6 minutes. I think I heard an abridged version.
happened?
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. And he's said he had just came from a neighbor's house, and we know there's been problems at this neighbor's house. He's emaciated, he's got tape around his legs, he's hungry, and he's thirsty.
Okay.
First of all, great. That guy did a great job of calmly telling them exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
That was good.
Is your door locked?
Did you let him in? Hell no.
No, I'm sitting outside with him on the front patio.
This poor kid had the presence of mind to know that, like, he was being so abused, he asked him to call the police. That's pretty... I feel like a small child wouldn't think to...
Nah.
You know?
Yeah, that's
pretty,
next level.
It's pretty bad.
Okay, cool.
And he asked us to call the police. So he's very afraid.
Are the neighbors out of their home, or is anybody looking for them that you can see?
No. Our homes are far enough away. I'm not sure. How did you get out of the house?
Dude, that's evidence they live in the middle of nowhere.
100%.
That's the neighbor, far away. Thank you. I'm going to take a victory dub during this horrifying call.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'll never miss an opportunity to say I was right. No matter how no matter how bad the timing is.
He says he just left through the porch at the neighbor's house. Her name is Jody Hildebrand.
So that's her partner. She let her fucking business partner of the Mommy podcast in prison and starve her kids, man.
See you, old partners.
Not funny. Love.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
You came all the way from Sweden just to make jokes like that? Come on, man.
Come on. Uncalled for. Sorry about that.
She lives 2
on
doors up the
9/11.
street.
On 9/11, man.
You come to our country on 9/11?
Yeah.
And make those kind of jokes?
Shout out.
While listening to a 911 call?
Whoa, the layers are
Wow.
nuts right now. Anyway.
Yeah, out here in Cayenne, the houses are far apart, so he walked just under a block to get to our house. He rang my doorbell and asked me to call the police.
Wait, he said he walked just under a block to get to my house.
Well, that's not very.
That
a
doesn't
block
sound
can
very
be very
far.
far. If the,
Yeah.
It's
No,
not.
a block can be far. I mean,
It's
if you're
not
talking about
It's
your
not
next
even
door
a block,
neighbor.
though. It's a half of a block.
Well, a
If
block
you're
isn't a
talking about
measurement.
your next door neighbor, that's like significantly far away.
Yeah.
Like they
for sure.
cannot hear any shit
a
going on
block?
at your
I
house.
don't know.
Oh,
Bro,
come on.
Oh my God. A block can be however long the block is.
The man just told the police they're too far away to see. Why are you defending them, Dan?
I'm not defending them.
It sounds like it.
But half a block just doesn't.
You're defending Utah, wherever they live.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Does he seem to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
I don't think so, but he's very thirsty, and
Please get him some water, man.
I don't think he needs an ambulance. I'll let the cops decide that, but his ankles are taped up, and he won't tell us why.
Okay.
But he has duct tape around each ankle. Yeah, there's sores around them. I think there's a good chance he's been Oh, and he has them around his ankles. I mean, his wrists as well. Okay, this boy has been. This kid has obviously been. I think he's been.
Damn, he's so shook
He's
up.
been detained. He's obviously covered in wounds.
He didn't want to say it. It was so horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine, dude, the state of this kid. The neighbors crying just at the sight of how poorly treated. Oh. My heart goes to that child. He's obviously so brave and resourceful to get out and communicate that and go to it. I mean,
yeah.
Just want to love that kid and give him a good fucking home that he deserves. So sad. And then we'll find out later. She actually, even from jail, is trying to fucking
right,
trying to hurt him.
It's so messed up.
She's so evil.
Just the idea of a child wanting to get away from a parent. It's supposed to be the opposite. Like if something happens, they're supposed to run to the parents. Like I don't know. The idea of a child escaping their parents is so fucking disgusting.
Yeah, these are the hardest stories for me to listen to because it's just so perverse.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
It's just like poisonous, all of it.
And then she has a bunch of kids too. Like, why do they do that? You know, and she has a mommy podcast.
Yeah, bro.
And a family vlog channel on YouTube. Like, let's not forget the context of this shit.
And you'd think having to like chain up your kids is harder than actually just being a good mom, kind of. You know what I mean? It's like just be a good mom. It's not. I'm not saying it's easy.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
You just duct tape them. She didn't even feed them or give them water. They just duct tape them in the fucking basement.
Yeah.
Check on them like once a week.
I suppose. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Definitely not. I mean, going to jail is definitely going to be
right.
Probably wish. Although I don't think she has the presence of mind to think through that at all.
Yeah.
Let's get the paramedics headed over that way, okay?
Oh, that's a good idea too.
Let's see. Has he told you where his mom or dad are?
I haven't asked him that. Yeah. You know where your mommy is?
I really got these things.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure that doesn't matter, son. Do you know where your mom and dad are?
Well, actually, I don't know where my mom is, but I do know where my dad is. He's not anywhere here. Really, nowhere here.
Okay. No, he doesn't seem to. He says he knows where his mom is, but
he doesn't know where his dad is.
That's correct.
I do know where my dad is.
Is his mom home?
He doesn't live.
He just says he doesn't live around here.
Okay. Is his
Yeah, we're getting.
area?
Is your mom around here? Have you seen her lately? He doesn't know where she is right now.
Does he know his mom's name?
What's your mom's name? Ruby Frankie?
It sucks, dude, because I'm sure he doesn't want to even fucking give them the name. His captor.
Ruby Frankie is his mom's name.
Okay. How do you spell the last name?
F-R-A-N-K-E.
F-R-A-N-K-E.
Okay. And does she live in the area?
No, I'm not sure where she lives. He's trying to help us, but he's...
That's okay. We don't want to stress him out too much. The officers will go over all these questions with him anyway. I just want to stay on the phone with you until we get some help there, okay? Can you ask him if any other children were in the home he came from?
Okay. Was there any other kids up at Jody's house? 10 and 14, and they're still at this house.
Oh, no.
Jeez,
there was 2 others, so there was 3 in total? I thought it was just 2. So there's 3? And they're still in the house. Oh, God. Can you be that fucking... Ugh.
Are they tied up as well?
What's the deal with? Are they being held?
He can't even say it. It's interesting. It's like too horrible to say.
Do they have wounds on them as well?
Nothing bad going on with us.
Okay.
It's just me.
Okay. So they're able to walk around the house and everything?
Everything.
Well, okay. He says everything's fine with them. Grain of salt.
Yeah.
Okay. He says what's happened to him is his fault. He's fine. If I'd let him sit in here, my wife, he got him water and giving him something to eat because he's hungry and just a young man. He's hearing his stocking feet. So he escaped.
Well, I'm glad that he was able to make it to where he could be safe.
How do Ruby and her partner, how did these people find each other? You know what I mean? Like in all this big wide world, two absolute heartless psychopaths have come together to make a mommy podcast and lock children in their basements. Those are two very specific interests. Facebook? That's not a bad guess.
It's a Facebook group. Yeah, I don't know, but
how do you even broach
group.
the question, you know? Hey, can I ask you a question? Are you into torturing children? That was a test. You passed. Most people be like, no. And then she's like, that was a test. You passed. We can be friends. Authorities soon found another child in a similar condition at a nearby home and took that child to the hospital. And 4 other children were taken into the care Department of Child and Family Services.
They should just be pulling up now. Let me know when they're with you, okay?
Will do. Is Jody up there right now?
Yes.
Okay. Jody Hildebrand is up there right now.
Okay.
There's someone I wouldn't mind getting a fucking knee in the back from the police. Is that okay? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Fuck.
Well, you know. Generally, they reserve the knee in the back for other kinds of looking people. Can I say that? Yeah. Dan says yeah.
You're fine.
So she may come looking for him here soon, but she's not gonna, obviously. I think we need the cops here as soon as possible.
I'm just asking where he is now.
Yeah, she's a bad lady. We didn't realize how bad.
Does he have anything with him?
But, no, he's wearing a long sleeve shirt and shorts, and it's way too big for him.
Can you tell me what color the shirt and shirt?
Okay, the ambulance is here.
Okay.
So, that's a good guy, the neighbor.
Handled that well.
Oh, man. I want to see the interrogation videos, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see these ladies get fucked. They're just so vile, man. 30 years she got, right? Not like literally. Yeah, just to be clear.
What are you talking about? 30 years?
She got 30 years, didn't she? Or she's not sentenced yet?
No.
Charged for 30 years.
No, even 90, right?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of the
I think you're
90.
getting your stories
the
confused.
70s show, dude.
Not
Oh.
charged
30
yet,
years.
though.
It's interesting that the neighbors go, we knew this Jody lady was bad, but we didn't know how bad. All right, so that's the call. And it certainly does help paint the picture. Ruby Frank made her first court appearance over the weekend virtually from a jail in Utah where she remains on no bail, thank God. I mean, how do you get bail for a crime like that? You don't. Until her hearing, although, shit, Andrew Tate got bail. Though he's in Romania, to be fair. Here's a screenshot of Ruby appearing in court. Look at you. Miserable. God, I hope you just fucking hate your just suffering.
You fucking pig. You should be ashamed of yourself.
So she's doing her court appearance like this. I wonder why they do it over Zoom. Did they start doing that now since COVID? Just because it's more convenient?
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, it certainly is. You don't have to transport her ass there and back.
Yeah, makes sense.
Get
Makes
police
sense.
guards.
They realize it's actually an efficient way to do it.
She doesn't deserve to get out of jail and smell the fresh air. Here's a video of Ruby in court. Oh, it was shut down for technical difficulties? Was this meant to be live streamed?
I think it was either the public got a hold of the Zoom link and then they had to shut it down. It got up to like 1,000 people on the Zoom at once, and then it wasn't
crazy.
public.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if this was meant to be viewed publicly.
Right.
Somebody got in the Zoom? That's so wild.
I think a lot of the Zoom links are public. They publicize them, but obviously it doesn't really work when there's someone famous in there.
Yeah.
The story is so
you
big
mean
enough
like
that people...
Yeah, for
open to
example, there's like
lawyers.
that YouTube stream of a courtroom always going, of like a judge and stuff judging people live.
Let's see.
So it's probably public.
So you represent Miss Frankie? I do. She's on the video with us. Miss Frankie, can you hear me?
Yes.
Have you received a copy of the information in this case?
Yes.
Are your guards denying you food and water? Good.
Yep.
No, I mean yes. Good. They're under strict orders to make you suffer and to starve and deprive you of water.
Inform the court that Miss Frankie and I have both reviewed verbatim the information. She understands that she has pertinent questions. We will waive the reading of that at this time. And we're ready to move forward with it. I would make one motion. I understand that the co-defendant is assigned to Judge Walton.
I guess nothing's really happening here.
Yeah,
right?
it's just a random
It's
snippet
procedural
of this hearing.
shit. Yeah. Ruby. Okay, so here's where it gets really fucked, you guys. So Ruby, in her defense, she starts saying, "Oh no, I had to imprison my kids because they were essaying their siblings and other kids in the neighborhood. Her kids, who are single-digit years old, have their it's speechless. I just like, even if that's true, that's clearly your fault. How is that not like so obvious? Something's happening in your home that's causing them to think that that's normal behavior. Obviously. It's unbelievable here. I mean, here's a TikTok that explains the situation pretty well here.
Her court hearing just ended and it will only lasted 30 minutes, but let me tell you what she said. So they said at times she broke down and she even made shocking claims that one of her minor children SA'd their siblings and SA'd several other family members and children in the neighborhood over the years.
I can't believe she's blaming her kid. Yo, Your Honor, my son really sucks. He's like a giant piece of crap, so I had no choice but to lock him in the basement. Okay, you're good. That sounds good. You can go. That defense alone just proves how psycho she is. I mean, it's shockingly insane and callous. She actually like hates her kids. It sounds like the youngest ones, especially.
Yes, her ex-husband was there with his attorney, and at the other table were the state attorneys and what appeared to be Frankie's two older daughters, also accompanied by their attorneys as well. So when this entire court hearing was supposed to be about her, she turned it to blaming her children. pinning the blame for her behavior on her children. She went into horrific detail about how one of her 6 kids abused other children. She also claimed that one of Frankie's kids began looking at P-word, I can't say, at just 3 years old.
Okay. Again, as the father of a 4-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, there is no way for a 3-year-old to look at P-word unless you literally open it on a tablet and set them in front of them. Are they typing? They can't read or write. How are they accessing it? You fucking lunatic.
That's insane.
She's clearly abused these kids in more ways than... If this shit is all true, it's 1,000% something that's going on in the home. How can you say that? 3-year-old? That's nuts. And actually really sad. 3-year-olds don't even... They have no concept of sex or even like gender.
No.
Or attraction at all. It's all, everything's just like, ugh, such a demon.
And in one of the most shocking claims, she said that her child had...
You're the mom. You know that you're incriminating yourself, right? Like, this kid's 3. They're not going to arrest the 3-year-old.
Has been essaying a younger sibling for years, adding that eventually 2 of them began to abuse other children. She also claimed that her children played a patting game with each other and did not go into further detail. This is crazy that she decides to, let me just make these allegations, these crazy allegations, blaming my children for how I'm acting. She said that in May, her child confessed to essaying 20 people, including cousins and neighbors. She provided no proof of these sickening allegations. Go figures. The courtroom went eerily silent as she made these disturbing claims, because I'm pretty sure everybody was in shock that she decided to turn this on her children. And then the judge said that her alleged abused children will then need to be placed in a home with no other children. She's delusional. She's psychotic. And if your children are acting out like that, like you say they are, then
Dude, I hate her so much for that. And so here's how she's still fucking with her kids as a result. So because of what she said, she claims that her child assaulted a younger sibling for years, eventually resulting in 2 of them abusing other kids together. Like what? Like what?
What?
They have like this coordinated. It's nuts. It's sick.
It's so fucking bizarre. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, if any of this is true, again, it's under her supervision.
I feel like she's just mad at her kids.
She's just trying to harm them.
Fuck them for life.
She definitely hates them.
Yeah, she hates them. So she's just, you guys are not. If I'm gonna be in here, you guys are.
Well, frankly, I hope that's true, because if any of this stuff actually happened to them, I mean, that's just horrific. This could further trauma.
Fuck.
Ruby said her child confessed to assaulting 20 people. No shot.
That doesn't even make. What
So
does that mean?
the result is that because she said this stuff about her kids, her youngest kids, then the judge ordered that he can't be held in rooms with other kids, including his family, I think. So one of these kids, I think it was the youngest one, is now being held in a separate foster care from his siblings because of what she said, until they can rule on it. How sick is that? Yeah, so she's still terrorizing them, even from prison. Despite calls from the Utah State Court for mics to be muted and cameras to be turned off, sound effects and music blared through the portions of the meeting. Jesus. Soon attendees began using profanities and explicit name-calling, dropping multiple F-bombs before someone pointed out the virtual hearing is still considered an official courtroom. People were playing sound bites and shit during the court hearing. Oh, well, that's fucked.
Wow.
That's actually a shame, because I would have liked to have seen that.
Do you, how do you plead, Miss Frankie? Oh, what's that?
I thought the bitch was white. We're still catching up to the technology, folks. I read that they were threatening to hold people in contempt of court for playing sound bites and shit.
Yeah, right.
So, this is a quote. You guys realize this is a real courtroom, so you can be held in contempt, said an attendee whose screen name simply read Bob. There's got to be a way to mute. Okay.
Yeah.
They're working on it. They're working on
There
it.
was over 1,300 people I'm reading, and people were like playing baby noises and like dogs barking and shit.
They're not ready. They're not ready for all that.
It's so weird because it's been a thing for years now. They're doing it over Zoom, like
Yeah.
publicly.
Right,
I
this
don't
is such a high-profile case.
But
and
they're
they just-
using Zoom. They need like their own proprietary software. Like they're using
Yeah.
Zoom.
But also with Zoom, you can mute all participants except, I don't know, force mute.
But like, who's actually operating that? Just some rando clerk?
Some clerk.
There's no
that probably
shot.
doesn't understand how it works. So yeah.
They need some kind of training. You know what I mean? Here's some more Surface videos too that came up. This is all stuff that happened before. My God, people were watching this shit. It's unreal, man. It's unreal. She's popular.
I want to get out of this conversation.
Oh. And her family's still vlogging, right? This was her, right? Her families are all vloggers? Think so. Family vloggers.
Yeah.
The judge then said that her alleged abusive child will need to be placed in a home with no other children. So he's separated from his family and other kids. It's crazy she has that power over him still. It's actually really sad. That's fucked, man. That's sad.
That's crazy. That makes me wonder if she knew that when she said that, because who's gonna believe that? I would love with saying that maybe she just wants to punish her kids continuously.
Yeah.
She definitely hates her youngest kids, especially, it seems like. But how can you even utter those things into existence? Because even if it was for revenge, I mean, it makes her look like she did that stuff. I don't know. Who knows?
I want to get out of this conversation.
Oh no, this is an uncomfortable conversation we must have.
Why, Matt? Are you angry at me?
Let's sit. I gave Julie a tongue lashing that will not ever be repeated nor recorded.
I don't want to see the little girl's face. I prefer if it was blurred out. There's no reason for us to
Just
see
use
her.
your imagination.
You know what I mean? She told her daughter to sleep on the bathroom floor. What the fuck?
Eve came and got in bed with me at about 2 this morning. She's like, Mom, I peed the bed, which is not like her. She pees the bed maybe like once every 8 months. Like, it's been a very long time since she wet the bed. I was like, oh, darn it, that's all right. Just go sleep on the floor in the bathroom.
What? You actually, you record, what?
Crazy people.
And that wasn't even her being mad. She's like, oh, sweetie, that's okay. Just go sleep on the floor in the bathroom. The fuck? Ugh.
I'm cleaning the sink. I'm cleaning the countertops. Mopping the floor. I'm stalling. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready to leave. I put on a little bit of lip gloss, and that will be as much stalling as I'll go. And so she woke up this morning, and she's like, Mom, my vision is really blurry, like more blurry than it usually is. Kevin just came in. He's like, I think we need to take you to
Essential
the
oils.
emergency room. I said, well, let me take a shower, and then I'll be out. It's been an hour, so.
She's almost proud of how that she's abusing her kids. She says it proudly. Because I guess her whole philosophy was I'm tough and kids need to know their place. She treats them like livestock. Maybe worse than livestock, shit. Jody's niece. Okay. So this is her crazy ass partner's niece.
Mm-hmm.
And validate these types of behaviors through dreams and visions. She would have these dreams.
Oh, God.
That God came to her and told her
Oh, shit.
that I had had an abortion. And so no matter what I said, I was a liar. And then and also she was convinced that every word that came out of my mouth was a lie. And that, gave her rationale to put duct tape on my mouth. And that's why I was always duct taped.
Oh.
Because
she was going to kill those kids if that brave boy didn't escape.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What I said was a lie. And that needed to be physically reiterated to show that as a reminder that everything I say is a lie. So, and also people saw me duct taped. People saw that these things were going on. And other than the few people that went to Bishop and being like, hey, something's wrong.
At church?
No one did anything.
Yeah.
It's because I wasn't getting better. I was getting worse. Is that there was still sin in me that wasn't coming out, that I hadn't confessed yet. And she was so hyper fixated on me confessing sin. And she was convinced I was a sex addict. I was a drug addict. I'm trying to make you so physically uncomfortable that it forces the sin out. And so that's when she started. I had to sleep outside in the snow. That's when I was an office in Thanksgiving Point. There was a little side office closet.
It sounds like her partner was
serial killer.
Yeah. I mean, the meeting
Sounds
of
like
great
me, too.
minds. It sounds like Gitmo interrogation tactics. Down at the church, we like to interrogate our kids like it's Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, she sounds pretty disturbed, this lady.
So they probably met through church, then maybe. You were wondering how they met each other.
I saw people in the chat saying that this Jody person was one of the kids' therapists.
Oh, yeah.
Just how they
Is she
connect.
credentialed? Like a real therapist? Or like a therapist?
I have to guess probably not. Let's see.
She saw Jody's niece duct taped mouth at church, and she said, "Hey."
She was at one point, but she had her license put on probation by the Utah Clinical Mental Health Counselor Licensing Board for 18 months back in 2012. There is a website that is just hername.com, jodyhildebrandt.com. That I don't know who created this, but this seems to be a website for documenting all of her sins, essentially.
Is this from before all this came out? That would
No.
be interesting.
See, have all this info on her.
Well, this
child
is
abuse
fantastic.
arrest. Here's info, license on probation.
Wait, what did that
So-
say about P word? Porn therapy. Oh, she specialized in porn therapy?
Porn addiction therapist has been
Holy
reprimanded by the
shit,
state for
man.
discussing a patient without permission with what do you know it, Mormon church leaders.
Religion is the greatest cover for sadistic freaks. They all flock to religion because you can get away with so much under the guise of being religious. No, but she saw her tactics at church and she was inspired. You know, I'm gonna be like her.
Room. It was like a little bit bigger than a closet, but it didn't have any windows. It had like a table, a chair, an actual closet, and that's about it. So that's where when I was pulled out of school and I started living with her full time, because she worked, I went with her to work, and that's where I stayed. And sometimes she would lock me in it, sometimes she wouldn't, but I was not allowed to leave. I ran away 3 times from her house. I went to a neighbor's. I went to the police, if this is fully true. But from what I understand, she's been diagnosed with many, many issues, including psychopathy. So
you don't say.
As far as I'm aware, she is a psychopath. Sunroom off her bedroom.
That's so sad. You know, the more you learn, it's like the police knew. Apparently, I read somewhere the police were called like 30 times to the house
Wow.
Yeah.
Like they knew them.
Something was
and,
up.
And I mean, I'm confused about the whole child protective services because on one hand, I hear about kids being taken away from like fairly healthy houses where it was just, you know, totally unnecessary and they're breaking up a family. And then you hear about things where they come to this house 30 times and these kids are literally calling the police for help. It's probably the church. I mean, all those police are Mormons. You know, they're all part of the Mormon church and they all cover for each other.
Mhm. It's also just crazy to think that they were online for so long undetected. I was looking for some posts in the subreddit yesterday and I found a post from 5 months ago saying content court on 8 passengers.
Really?
Uh-huh. And it had just like 15 upvotes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there wasn't much in the thread. But,
oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Here it is.
On some people's radar for sure.
Wow. See, there was even people on YouTube who are like, I had never heard of them until this is just a picture that says Reddit. Nice. Weird. Anyway, it says content court, 8 passengers.
They kind of are getting content courted right now.
They're getting real
courted. For their content.
Bro.
Wow. Actually, you know what, though? Hearing all this, I do think that thankfully, because of that boy's bravery, he saved all their lives.
Oh, yeah.
This was going to end way worse if that brave little hero didn't escape. What a guy. Can you imagine? Fucking hero. Saved his siblings' lives. Anyway, you guys want to talk about Jimmy Fallon? Speaking of demons. So that's basically it, you know, with the 8 passenger for now. And it's sad, you know. But the weirdest part about this whole story is that they were the freaking family vlog channel. Like, it doesn't get more ironic. Mormonism is law in Utah, someone said. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, especially in Salt Lake City, everybody's Mormon. You don't get elected unless you're Mormon. They don't vote for you, right? Because there's so many. Did they live in Salt Lake City? Or like the outskirts of?
So. Blood boiling.
You know. So that probably did have something to do with it. Oh, Swoop apparently did a Ruby video a while ago, eh?
Yeah, like 8 months.
Oh.
It's really good. I definitely recommend it.
Really? Wow.
Swoop always, you know, Swoop always does an incredible
Why
job.
didn't I never hear about them?
Yeah.
It's a shame I never heard. I am Rick. Jody be like, I am rectangular.
It's just a rectangle on a circle.
I just don't fit in.
That's all.
The Hildebrand website's been up since 2001. Wow.
What?
January 2001. So there are people that have been desperately trying to sound the alarm here. Okay. They're in, yeah. They had a mommy podcast. Like, guys, I don't even know how to process the irony of this. They had a mommy podcast together on YouTube. Wow. Fucking phenomenal, man. There it is, folks. Yes, sir. What it is. We got Jimmy Fallon. We got the Danny I know, see, a lot of depressing stuff, fortunately. Because the next one here I wanted to talk about was the Danny Masterson one. And again, we all know he's guilty. I don't want to talk about that. I did want to talk about Ashton, Kutcher, and Mila 9/11 their careers, as we said.
Right.
Which maybe is a little amusing. Just how, like, out of touch and insane they are.
Well, I was saying before the show, listen, I think Colleen still got this on lock, but for the Steamies this year,
All aboard.
Who's got it on lock?
Huh?
Who?
That Colleen has it on lock, but for the worst apology video category at the Steamies this year,
Fuck me, right?
I think at least there's a little bit of competition. Ashton, and
I don't know. Dan might be
just
right.
said I think Colleen has it on lock.
Wait, you might be right,
but
We definitely have like another nominee. I
right,
would say.
Ashton saw that and was like, she can't just run away with it.
He literally
got to at least try.
They literally stood in front of, what's that meme where there's like protecting the Sleeping Beauties from? That's them over a twice convicted R-wordist.
Yeah.
Like why did you do this? So yada yada, everybody knows what happened. He got convicted 30 years. Another religious cover-up. He's a big part of the Church of Scientology,
right?
Which I'm pretty sure had a large part in enabling him to get away with this for so long. But here's where it includes Ashton. We'll just start from there. As you guys know, they're former co-stars of his on the 70s show. And they wrote letters of endorsing his character. His character. What does it matter? He's already guilty. It doesn't matter that he was nice to you or that he was a confidant. He was proven in court that he's a freaking twice R-wordist, bro. You got to put, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
friendship over.
Right. So this is a common thing in big sentencings like this, where the defense afterwards will try and submit letters of character to basically ask for leniency in the sentencing.
They wanted
20 years
leniency.
versus 30 years, essentially, right? And
why would you do that? Did they not think this would become public? Maybe.
I think that may have been part of it. I think also, this is pure speculation, but it's not. Listen, the Church of Scientology, very famous for blackmailing people.
Right.
And Danny Masterson has been friends with Ashton Kutcher for a long time. So Ashton Kutcher may not have had a choice in the matter. Let's just put it that way.
Oh. Well, that would certainly change the optics.
And just to note, they sent them before he was sentenced, the letters. But same thing.
Before he was
actually sentenced.
Before he was found guilty?
Found guilty, yeah.
He was not found guilty yet.
Yeah.
So then why would they ask for lenience, though? That doesn't make any sense. You sure about that?
Are you sure about that, AB?
What, a letter of lenience would not make any sense if he wasn't found guilty already.
Yeah.
Entertainment Weekly says why they wrote the letter supporting Danny before our sentencing.
Before sentencing,
Not
they were
found guilty already.
Well, that's what he said. I think we were just a little.
No, I said, were they found guilty? You said no.
Okay, it's my mistake.
It's a big difference. I mean, because if they wrote it before he was found guilty, then
right,
it's a lot different. But they didn't. Here's what they wrote about him. He also set an extraordinary standard around how you treat other people. Bro, he fucking. Did you guys know that he was just he just got. There was an incident where we were at a pizza parlor and a belligerent man entered who was berating his girlfriend. The letter from Ashton Kutcher wrote. We had never met or seen these people before, but Danny was the first person to jump in and defend her. Yeah, but did you hear about what happened?
What happened after that?
I don't give a fuck how he treated you or your wife. If he was nice to you, you clearly then have no say in what should happen to him because you were not affected by the horrible things that he did. Like, it just, the cockiness of like writing a letter of character because our friend, like, bitch, you are not involved. This is not
He was nice
you
to
have
me.
no right.
He was nice to me, though.
Yeah.
I saw him defend this girl one time in a pizza joint.
How
Can
are
you
you going
reduce
to
the
undermine the
sentencing?
victims like that and try to like make their justice less because he was your friend and he was really nice?
He has no pizza experience.
Yeah, and also this man committed heinous crimes that he's going to jail for. You know that, right? You want him out? I don't.
Did you see the like line about how they said he's not a danger anymore and like his daughter would be better off if like her father were out with him. And it's like, what about the 2 daughters that he raped?
So did this?
Like, that's crazy.
Did this apparently happen a long time ago or recently? The
ours?
crimes? Yeah.
I think a while ago.
They both happened a while
During
ago.
when they were on the TV show is when it took place.
Oh, so he's changed, so we can move past this.
Right.
Not a
He's
big
totally
deal.
different
I'm sure
now.
the
Like
girls
that
have moved
anymore.
on.
Yeah, no,
You
this
know.
story's just so.
He continues, it was an incident he didn't have to get involved in, but proactively chose to because the way this man was behaving was not right. Right, but right, okay. He has always treated people with decency, equality, and generosity. Well, not always. I can think of 2 instances. when-
Right. Mm-hmm.
He continued, while I'm aware that the judgment has been cast as guilty on 2 counts of R-word by force, and the victims have a great desire for justice, I hope that my statements to his testament to his character is taken into consideration. That's crazy.
Dude.
What the fuck? He goes, while I acknowledge he's a horrible person and is great and and the victims want justice, I'm willing to stand in the way of that because he was nice to me.
This seems so fucking stupid that I can kind of believe it's.
And I'm
blackmail.
famous and powerful in Ashton Kutcher, so I have leniency maybe and sway in the court.
It's so bizarre to think that he can do that.
Well, if they have dirt on him, it must be really bad.
Well, there's a TikTok linked in this that has a theory of possible blackmail that he has on him because Ashton was like involved in a homicide case. It's like, it's crazy.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Right, he was.
Mhm.
One of his girlfriends he was dating was murdered. Do you know about that? And he was the last person to see her. Well, he found her body.
No. That's the theory.
Oh, he
He
saw the body and then
his
left.
fingerprints were on the doorknob. And so he went to the police after his. We'll watch the TikTok when we get
We
to
have
it.
more. He continues, I do not believe he's an ongoing harm to society, and having his daughter raised without a present father would be a tertiary injustice of itself. Fuck this dude. Thank you for taking the time to read this. That's crazy, man. That's nuts. It's stunning. Well, is there any evidence at all? But I mean, this is all just guessing, right? With the blackmail. Other than
No,
it's all conspiracy.
Because,
yeah,
I mean-
the non-conspiracy brain theory is that they've been best friends for 25
Yeah.
years,
Right.
and he's standing up for his friend.
I just don't want to
Simple as
get. I don't want to be careful not to give him too much of the benefit of the doubt. Although you don't, because if he was coerced, that means he probably murdered someone.
No, I'm riding on their assholes and I hate them. It's an interesting TikTok, however.
Well, because and then the weird part is Ashton's whole adult passion has been helping kids from being sex trafficked. He's been like a huge proponent of ending that. So if anyone should understand the consequence of sex crimes, should definitely be him, right?
He has a charity about helping like sex trafficking victims too.
Yeah, it's his whole. I mean, he's been all about it.
Thorn.
This is what Mila said. Part of Mila's letter said, Danny has consistently displayed a profound sense of responsibility and care for those around him. What are you writing? He demonstrated grace and empathy in every situation, except two. Be it within the entertainment industry or our personal lives. His steady support and understanding presence makes him a reliable source of guidance and comfort to all of us. I wholeheartedly vouch for Danny Masterson's exceptional character and the tremendous positive influence he's had on me and the people around him. His dedication to leaving a drug-free, not a rape-free life.
Those are like such hurtful words.
His dedication to leading a drug-free life and the genuine care he extends to others make him an outstanding role model and friend. What?
Dude, they had to all run over someone one night or something.
It has to,
Yeah.
right, because this is too insane, right?
Yeah.
They definitely killed someone, in my opinion. In my opinion. But reportedly, based on nothing. Reportedly, over 50 people, including Ashton and Mila, provided a statement. Deborah Rupp? Who the fuck's that? Deborah
Rupp.
Joe Rupp?
Oh, they're the parents in that 70s show.
Oh, right. Those are the parents.
They both wrote letters too.
Kurtwood Smith? Why?
Yeah, that one hurts. Kurtwood Smith is a legend.
Maybe they're just old and don't know what's
Yeah,
going
they're
on.
like boomers. I think they probably also suck.
They've
let's
got to be
honest.
really old now. Like, how old are these people?
They're pretty up there, but what you're saying, what they're like,
someone
like to have dementia and they don't realize.
No, someone could be like, "Hey, can you write this letter?" But
no, they know.
He's 80. No, he's not that old.
You know, I don't think none of
He
these people
is.
wrote them. I think it's like lawyer draft them and then, hey, do you want to sign this?
No, but they
No
have to
way.
approve it.
They
even if
gave
that's
they
true.
gave personal
Oh, yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
I literally cannot believe that they were self-righteous enough to think that they could stand in the way of someone else's justice.
Kurtwood Smith is 80 years old.
Why would you want to defend?
Hag.
I can tell you, Your Honor, R. Kelly was a tremendous friend of mine. We used to have the best parties at his house, Your Honor, and he was super generous with drugs and alcohol, and we just had a really good time together. Can you be lenient? That's nuts. The letters were shared by Tony Ortega on Substack. And you know that it won't matter. Like, what fucking judge would consider any of that shit? It's insane.
Not this one, apparently.
It's not the first time they've defended their friend who was found guilty of 2 counts of R-word in May and will now serve 3 decades in prison. In a conversation with Esquire, Ashton asserted his hope for Danny's innocence. Okay, fair, but he was found guilty. So it's time to, jump ship. He clarified, I don't want him to elude the law, but I wish for the truth to show he's innocent. That's a fair statement, but it's not what happened. I can't know. I'm not the judge, the jury, the DA, the victim, or the accused. I'm in no position to comment. He killed someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on.
Potentially, allegedly.
No, that's not the theory.
He allegedly killed his
The
girlfriend.
theory isn't even that, but
that's hilarious.
But that said, I wholeheartedly agree with you. Ashton Kutcher definitely murdered.
They
a
killed
woman.
someone together.
Yeah, together with Danny Masterson. Let's just go with that.
Did you see? Do you conclude the video of Ashton talking about
the
when he was
name
making
of the
out with-
serial killer that actually killed his girlfriend was the Hollywood Ripper?
Sick name.
Murderer. I think Ashton Kutcher is the Hollywood Ripper.
Oh.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
they
big
got the wrong
cover-up.
guy.
He'd be like, I am rectangular. That's what serial killers say.
Don't say that about our boy.
That's his favorite song. I am rectangular. Oh, shit. This is so wild. You know? That's Hollywood for you, man. They don't give a fuck, dude. 1 minute, it's I'm not in a position to comment. The next is, hey, come on. Give the guy a break. He's a good dude.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Danny and all of his victims were members of the Church of Scientology. Red alert. And the 3 women who claimed he R-worded them at his Hollywood Hills residence. Oh, so he had like a MO and everything. Wow. Scientology, huh? Here is, oh yeah, so here's their apology. It's pretty weird as well. And Cam is setting it up for us. They included
Oh
ukuleles.
no!
Why does that look so?
advised them?
Dude, why does that Photoshop look so legit?
It's pretty good.
Those motherfuckers are holding ukes for real.
Thank you.
Looks true.
That is Colleen's arms on the right there, too.
So here's the apology.
Good job.
They're like, wow, we could have never anticipated that people would be mad that we defended a twice convicted R-wordist and asked the judge to go easy because he was nice to me one time. Who could have seen this coming? It's not like Hollywood has a reputation for like being insidious scumbags that cover up sex crimes. Let's play into that stereotype.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims.
No.
We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
This is just horrible because like you didn't. So what are you? So where's the apology exactly? Actually, they didn't. They're not. They're just acknowledging. They're like, we know you're mad. We support victims.
I hate them both, but Mila Kunis could have tried to look a little bit more genuine.
You're an actor, damn it.
Are you kidding me right now? You look so bitter and like you're being forced to do this. And we support victims.
We always have.
Bitch. No, you just didn't.
Yeah. You,
so explain to me.
Except twice.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You always have except twice.
We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us.
So it was just a couple months ago. So this is like after everything that's happened.
Right.
This is in full awareness of the crimes he committed and his punishment. Or I guess before sentencing, but his guilty verdict.
To write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that
you can say no to that
relative to the sentencing.
You know, he's like a slick businessman. Seems like a smart guy. You could have said no, bro. Like, easily just say no. Sorry, but no. Not happening. Which is why I think he murdered his ex-girlfriend, in my opinion.
It's plausible.
It's possible.
Yeah,
he was.
for sure.
He
It's
was
not
suspected.
impossible. Yeah, I agree.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system
No.
or the validity of the jury's ruling.
We know
They
that.
were intended for the judge to read and not to undermine the testimony of the victims.
Nobody thought that, morons. It was to ask them to go lenient on a twice convicted R-wordist.
Which innately goes against the victims and the judicial system.
Well, the victims, I mean, it's okay to ask for leniency. The judge doesn't have to give it.
Right. But they're still undermining the victims.
The
and they
victims,
literally-
for sure.
Yeah. And Ashton literally just says, it was not meant to undermine the victims
Right.
or question the legitimacy.
Well, he even acknowledged that. He goes, I know they want justice.
But I'm going to take it away. Because he was really, really, really nice.
But I'm an
to me
investor in
on our
Uber, Your Honor. I don't know if you knew that about me. I'm an angel investor in like Uber Eats, Your Honor. He's been on Shark Tank and stuff. These people are so full of themselves. These fucking Silicon
Kutcher?
investors.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a
Mhm.
he's a huge investor.
30 million. He turned 30 million into 250 million with Uber.
I don't know if you knew this about me, you guys, but I like kind of a big deal.
Yeah, kind of like a tech
I'm pretty
genius.
rich, you guys.
Yeah.
So can we get some like lenience?
Or reach homicides them in any way. We would never want to do that.
You did.
And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Dude, this is the worst. This is like all the bad apology archetypes. I'm sorry. I hear Liza.
I'm sorry you're upset.
Yeah, total 100%.
What this is just like after someone is SA'd and then their friends are talking to everybody and they're like, nah, he wouldn't do that. He's not that type of guy. And it's like, all you're doing is adding more guilt to this victim who's dealing with so much guilt already. Like it's just, they are horrible, horrible people.
It's actually worse because he's already been found guilty.
Yeah.
Like it's somewhat defensible to be like, hey, the guy I know wouldn't do that. But then when the jury says, actually, we're going to convict him because the evidence says he did it.
Right.
Then it's a whole nother level to be like, he's a good guy. I still think he's a good guy.
Yeah, he did do that, but he is a really good guy.
You guys should have seen him in that pizza store, that one place, man.
The way he stepped in with that girl.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Showed some empathy.
Really good guy. Really good.
The victims or reach homicides them in any way. We would never want to do that. and we're sorry if that has taken place.
So we're sorry if that has taken place. Not we're sorry for doing that. That is what took place. They've said that, I believe.
I'm so curious how they don't have like PR people around them that helps them with this kind of stuff because it's so blatant. Even honestly, if I was like, why even apologize? Because
this is worse than saying nothing.
It's worse than because before it was just text that won't go viral that much. I mean, obviously, it's good that it did, but why apologize? It's so fucking dumb. So just prove how dumb they are.
There's so much. I feel like market research now, and making a good apology.
Yeah.
Like y'all gotta get I need to go into crisis management or something.
Exactly. That's what
I'm
I feel
so
every
good
time I
at
see this.
apologies.
So dumb.
Also, Kutcher and Kunis sounds gross together. I'll say it. Kutcher Kunis. That's
Kutcher
disgusting.
Kunis. Although that being said, I probably have
Kunis.
more experience apologizing than almost anybody on the internet.
That was
Comes
where
with
my mind went.
experience.
A lot of practice.
A lot of practice. It sucks that their first one had to be about this. You know, they could have learned. You know. Wow, man. You guys fucking suck, dude. You guys suck. And now I know that forever about you guys, and I'll never forget how bad you guys suck.
Yep.
Forever.
9/11, never forget.
Bro, forever.
Did we have
Seriously.
though? Didn't Mila Kunis?
Yes.
Did she not bathe?
Her children?
Oh, yeah. That was the recent thing. They said they don't bathe their kids regularly.
Yeah, something like that.
Unless they see visible dirt.
Or like she doesn't bathe, or was it just the kids?
I think it was
Does
all
she
of
bathe?
them.
She
I think
said
it was
it
all of them.
about the kids.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Let's see.
Oh, people were saying that shout out to Topher Grace, who never defended him. Oh, this is the Onion. Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Topher Grace comes out in support of giving Danny Masterson an electric chair. Oh, fuck. In a heartfelt letter addressed to the judge overseeing his former That 70s Show co-star, Topher Grace came out on Monday in support of giving him the electric chair. While I'm aware Danny is facing a prison sentence of 30 years to life based on his character, he should be executed immediately in the most painful, violent way possible. Dude, that is awesome. Man, the Onion,
Holy
sometimes
shit.
they hit so
They
good.
hit pretty hard sometimes.
Holy shit. It's hilarious.
That is so fucking funny. Oh, God.
Dude, they're so fun. It's so funny to link like an Onion link on Twitter because it's just a headline and pretty much no one knows it's fake.
Let's see.
Shout out Elon.
Yeah, we talked about this a few months ago. Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis only bathe their kids when they're visibly dirty. That's such a crazy headline. Do you know how dirty kids need to be visibly dirty?
Just like covered in filth.
Like,
This is not the Onion.
if I don't see dirt, you ain't dirty, boy. Just like if I ain't seen DNA, then how do you prove it's real? Stretch, I don't know. Said, when I had children, I didn't wash them every day, Kunis said. On Armchair Expert. Can't wait to see her back on that show. I wasn't that parent that bathed my newborn ever. Ever? However, Kutcher, 43, said, if you see the dirt on them, clean them. Otherwise, there's no point. No point? And yeah, they had to make an apology for this. They go, no, we wash our kids. They walked it back. No point. You like being clean, don't you? Bet you don't show up to an investment meeting with dirt on your face. Smelling like shit. Oh, God, here's the worst. I didn't have hot water growing up, so I didn't shower much anyway, Kunis said, who spent her first 7 years in life in Western Ukraine. I love that attitude. I didn't grow up with hot water, so these kids don't need it.
It's funny.
It's awesome. Kutcher, who was raised in Iowa, has no excuse, offered no rationale, but explained that I wash my armpits and my crotch daily and nothing else. The fuck?
Nothing else ever.
Nothing else ever. I got a bar of Lever 2000 that delivers every time. So you're telling me that, okay, so to wash his dick would require him getting in the shower. How else
Yeah.
are you going to wash it?
I
So he's
just
right
drops-
there.
He just drops trowel in front of the mirror, lathers up some soap, and just.
That seems like it'd be
targeted
super
strike,
messy.
dude.
He must have definitely killed someone in the shower. And he's like, no, it wasn't me. Everyone knows I don't shower.
Yeah, right.
I've never
taken a
showered in
shower.
my life,
Never
Your
taken
Honor.
a shower. You will never find me anywhere near a shower. Trust me.
But the pair allowed that they both wash their face. Oh, good. Kutcher after workouts to get
Also,
all
does
the
he, so
salt
he doesn't
out.
wash his ass. Like I was thinking at first, it's
Didn't
like
say
okay,
it.
well, like
He didn't say it.
I was thinking at first, it's like okay, if you're not gonna like your armpits and your crotch, yeah, that's probably like the most stank, right? So like at least you are taking care of.
Does asshole count as crotch, perhaps? Because it's all kind of there.
I guess we could give him the benefit of the doubt, but also we're without evidence implying that he's a murderer. So,
right?
We're
No,
not
no.
really
not
feeling
well,
that charitable towards him.
There's
right
some evidence, actually. That's not. There is some evidence he's a murderer.
There's
there
right.
is.
There's more
Actually.
evidence that he's a murderer than there is that he isn't.
We're more sure that he killed somebody than
Yeah.
he washes his asshole.
That is true.
Right? Yeah. Well, there is more evidence of that than
Oh.
his asshole getting cleansed.
So we're giving him the benefit of the doubt, in a sense.
Right.
Look at these disgusting freaks. Listen, if you don't want to
So
watch,
Kelso was the most annoying character on that show. I know. I'm just gonna say it.
I agree.
I never cared for Kelso.
Agree.
Not that funny.
Did you know he's an angel investor in Uber, though?
I didn't.
Well, now you know. Put some respect on his name. Here's my homie. He just got finished raping someone. He's a good guy, though. I'm gonna write a letter in defense of him in 20 years and ruin my career. That's you, idiot. That's what you sound like right now, moron. Let's see what else we got. It's reported that yada yada. Danny's ex-girlfriend posted on her Instagram stories. Whoa, his ex. Now, is this one of the victims or
Yes.
just an ex? Okay.
It's one of his victims, but not one of the victims which verdict was guilty. So there
Oh.
were 3 accusers. This is one of his exes that she did go to court, but it was not charged.
He wasn't
was
found
not charged
guilty on
for
this
it.
charge.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So he has even more accusers than these two.
Yeah, they were only able to prove 2.
Because they literally said, "Listen, if we offended the accusers, we're sorry." Not if.
Yeah.
You did. Just say it. Dear Ashton. Oh fuck! This is nuts.
Also,
This-
victims everywhere. Literally, they are horrible people.
This feeds into the murder theory. Listen to what she said. Dear Ashton, I know the secrets your quote role model keeps for you, ones that would end you. Did you forget I was there? You were on speakerphone the night you called Danny on February. She remembers the date, February 21st. That's the day the girl.
Yes.
Oh no. So okay. So there is a reason for this theory.
But, well,
And
no,
this
no,
is a
no.
big
The
reason.
theory is not that. You'll watch the TikTok and then we'll talk about it.
I heard everything. I heard the plan. In my opinion, you're just as sick as your quote mentor. What? Wait. Okay. If I'm the police, I'm gonna go and
Okay.
ask her. some
Again, to clarify, I'm leaning into the meme that Ashton Kutcher is a murderer. That isn't actually the theory. The theory is that he saw the body and didn't report it.
I'm still asking questions because that's a crime.
Yes,
Right.
that is a
No,
crime.
for sure.
Failure
It's
to
still
report.
bad. It's still bad.
I'm
and I
saying-
like to just go with the idea that Ashton Kutcher is a serial killer.
He might be.
Do you want me to just explain it?
No,
to
no,
you?
no. I'll keep
Okay.
reading. Dear Mila, I pray you begin to process what you experienced as a child on that set. Oh yeah, can you pull the interview of him saying he made out with 14-year-old her on set?
I can't.
Your old interviews are very telling. I encourage everyone to watch them and decide for yourself what you hear and see. Do so before they get scrubbed from the internet. I also know what happened in Toronto and after. Question, if that's what you view as normal relationships with a big brother figure, then I feel very sad for you. And I hope you consider getting into therapy. You all must forget I was there the whole time, those 5 years of that 70s show. I remember everything. Jeez.
Fuck. He's
That's
he's
not...
gonna kill her next.
Right. Yo, the police need to ask some questions. I mean, I'm not in favor of like, re-traumatizing people, but she has information, right? I mean, it makes sense that they go ask. Right? I mean, if we can put Christian behind bars, make sure he doesn't kill again. Then
He needs to be stopped.
he needs to be stopped, man. By the way, here is this interview is nuts, dude. People back then, the social norms were insane. This man went on a talk show. This is from the subreddit That's Insane with 10,000 points. He was on the Rosie O'Donnell show, I think I read.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell.
Listen to what this guy's saying. Listen.
Is when she was 14 when we started the show. I was like 19, right?
Right.
And they're like, okay, you guys are going to be making out in this scene, and I'm like thinking like, wait, this is like slightly illegal,
that's
right?
probably your first kiss ever, right?
It was my first kiss. Why did someone bet you made with Danny about our first kiss?
No, it wasn't the first kiss. This was like a second or third kiss.
It was the first. It was like the first week.
No, it was not the first week.
Whatever. Let me tell you what happened.
No, let me tell you what happened.
No. Okay, so I've never kissed a guy. So I was so. I mean, you know, Ash was attractive, and I was a 14-year-old little girl, and I was extremely scared for my life. Sure. And then, he was very nice about it. He was like, "Oh, don't worry." So I was like, "Okay." Then Danny goes and goes, "Dude, I'll give you $10 if you French kiss her." What would you stick stick your tongue in my mouth or some?
What? No.
For $10.
You're making it sound like it was like really. Okay, Dan, we had a little side bet going. Like,
which was?
It wasn't very
as to
inside.
whether or not, you're kissing on the show or boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
You would use tongue, right, Rosie? I mean, you would.
It depends what kind of an actor you are, I guess.
Dude, why would you want to tongue kiss a 14-year-old? That's just so fucked up. I love how he incriminates Danny too. Danny was trying to get you to.
No, it's Danny's fault. It's Danny's fault.
Inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old Natalie Portman.
And then the host isn't even like, the fuck? Like Rosie, like
she seemed
seriously?
a little. She didn't really lean into it as much as I was expecting, to be honest.
Let's see.
Because I guess it depends on what kind of actor you are.
Nobody said anything.
$20 that I wouldn't do it. And of course, I'm like, yeah, sure. What's the deal?
And then the cop showed up and you got arrested, pretty much.
They should have,
He
but they
never
didn't.
did it, and
I
he
so
claims
did it.
He claims to this day he did that.
My God. So he's like, yo, dude, I fucking bagged that 14-year-old. And she's like, he didn't do it. He's like, I did do it. I did that shit. Isn't this insane? I mean, what the fuck? This was on TV. They took this show on the road, man.
I swear.
Mila,
never,
I so did it.
He never did it?
I didn't let him. I think he tried, but I think I kept my mouth so closed.
Yeah. You did the old teeth.
Dude, I felt her up, bro. I gave her tongue and I felt her up for sure. I did that shit. I did that on January 1st, 1999. I felt up a 14-year-old and French kissed her. Me, Ashton Kutcher, encouraged by Danny Masterson.
Just trying to sink this.
It's so
I'm
awesome.
saying this while not under the influence of any substances of any
I
kind.
say this in a clear.
Here's my ID.
present
It's my driver's license.
I mean, essentially, right? Oh, fuck.
Block. Yes.
Yeah, you didn't let him do the teeth block.
You were like, oh,
Yes, he never got his tongue.
Oh, no, you didn't, Ashton. Just admit it.
Dad, I swear.
She's 14. She didn't. You stop it.
Rosie's like, just please don't admit to this, please. I did that shit, bro.
Right.
She would know that was not the first. You had turned 15 by then.
No, she was 12, but I know it.
There's a big difference. That 1 year makes the whole world change.
No, it does
All right,
not.
then. We're coming up with the guy who has a name that should have been chased for show business. Wilmer Vanderama. I don't even know how to say it. What's the point? Yeah, Danny will be here as well. Don't go away.
Jesus, Rosie.
No follow-up, huh?
Yikes, Rosie.
That's weird. I mean, like, dude, this was in 2002, so 21 years ago. It's a long time.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like that long to be like, yeah, I assaulted a little girl in camera, and I told this story on shows because it was awesome, and I'm glad I did it. It was awesome. I'm glad I did it. Hey, Rosie.
Everyone up there is trying to like prevent him from saying it. I was like, I did that shit.
No, for sure.
No, I remember the
No,
day.
man.
It's so insane, man.
Here, you have to skip over one, but since we're watching this, I think you should watch this one next.
Okay.
I have it highlighted. Another
is in the
from
doc
old
or the
show.
Discord?
It's from Punked.
In the doc.
Okay.
It's number 16.
Number 16. Thank you, AB.
Where's my cursor? Where's the fuck? Okay, there it is. Number 16.
Yeah, I got it highlighted.
Oh. So who's this person posting these?
The same person that posted the victim, the one that
his ex.
Yes.
His ex posted this clip.
Right.
Oh. A 2003 clip of Ashton Kutcher on Punk'd has resurrected, and it shows the 25-year-old Ashton Kutcher saying this about 15-year-old Hillary Duff. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. So he was on like a world tour, because this is 2003, the next year.
Yep.
He was like, I want to fuck kids, bro. This is the year I'm just saying it.
Yeah.
I want to go on the rooftop and shout it out to the world.
Well, so you know what's well, let's watch this first, and then I have another interesting observation about Ashton Kutcher.
Hillary Duff is in Lizzie McGuire. She also has an album out. She's going to be in a movie called Cheaper by the Dozen, and she's one of the girls that we're all waiting for to turn 18, along with the Olsen twins. Any 15-year-old Hillary Duff.
Yo.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Why wait till then, bro? You know?
So yeah, what I was going to say, though, is the weird thing, in lieu of all of these clips of him being horny for teenagers, is he was married to a woman like 20 years older than him for a long time. Demi Moore.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
So maybe he just likes that. There's an age thing he likes.
Or
there's a lot of age gaps in this man's life.
Or maybe he looked back at these clips and like, they're so fucking bad. I'm gonna need to date
I
an
can go
older
the
woman and
polar
start
opposite.
start an organization that helps children.
going-
because this is fucked.
I need to marry a MILF.
Going back in
to
time.
beat the pedo accusation.
That was a really weird relationship. He was like in his 20s, right?
She is 15 years older than him.
Okay.
So
It's not the worst. I've heard of worse. How old was he when they got married? Or when started
they got
dating?
married in 2005, and he's
So he was in his
45
late
right
20s.
now.
She was 40.
Yeah, he's in his late 20s by then. 27. That's fine.
He was about 27 in 2005.
Yeah, that's fine. But it is interesting. And so apparently Mila was 14. She lied. How do you lie about your age and get a job in a Hollywood?
It's a super famous story about that 70s show, and I've always thought.
How the fuck do you lie about your age?
You know, in retrospect,
that's impossible.
I feel like it's bullshit. I feel like they wanted to cast her, and she was too young, and they told her to lie,
dude,
and purposely looked
It's
the other way.
impossible.
Yeah.
They have to register in the system, payroll.
Yeah.
They have to get her social security number, all of her info.
Well, that's
You
the thing.
cannot lie about your
I think
age.
after she was cast, they realized that she was too young, supposedly, and at that point, they were like, "Well, she's too good. We can't recast her now."
That's how the story goes.
That's how the story goes. But I really do wonder if they knew all along, and that was just their way to like ham wave the fact.
Yeah.
Impossible. They didn't know her age. Come on.
Apparently at the audition, she said to them, I'll be 18 on my birthday. That's like what she says in all of her interviews.
Which would be technically true.
Yes.
On a birthday,
On
you
a
will turn
birthday.
18.
Oh man, this is a whole interesting iceberg, huh? God, he's probably not liking this. There you go, Ashton. Uber though.
Uber.
He did
Big
the Uber
genius.
thing. So moving on, there's more. There's even more. So here's the speculation about the blackmail. Number 15 is where we are, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing better than a little
Ashton Kutcher
TikTok
and Mila
detectivery.
Kunis wrote a support letter to the judge in Danny Masterson's trial. I didn't report on this yesterday because I'm not going to lie, it was hard to swallow. I've always loved these two, and I've always respected Ashton Kutcher for the fact that he's done a lot for trafficking victims. If you haven't already seen the letters, this one is Mila Kunis's letter. You can pause to read. And this is Ashton Kutcher's letter. Well, one of the victims, named Chrissy Bixler, who dated Danny Masterson from 1995 to 2002, just posted to her Instagram story stories after finding out about these letters. Before I get into what she posted, if you're unfamiliar with the trial, Danny Masterson received 2 guilty verdicts out of 3. She was the one that the jury did not find him guilty for. She accused him of graping her while she was sleeping, but because
TikTok's
they were
so wild. The way that people skirt around saying like forbidden words. Graping? Does that really work?
together, the jury did not find him guilty. She posted this to Instagram saying, "Dear Ashton, I know the secrets your role model keeps for you. Did you forget I was there? You were on speakerphone that night you called Danny on February 21st, 2001. I heard everything. I heard the plan. In my opinion..."
Does she... Because this is like very explosive, what she's claiming right now in an Instagram story. Like, she's accusing him of a pretty serious crime that she can attest to. That's pretty big deal. I'd be surprised if an authority doesn't come and ask her questions about this. Man, you know.
You're just as sick as your mentor. You must have put that date on purpose because if you look up Ashton Kutcher, February of 2001, you might remember this story. The chilling details of the murder of Ashley Ellerin and the Hollywood Ripper trial. In February 2001, Ashton Kutcher arrived to pick Ellerin up for a date, but she didn't answer the door because she had already been stabbed to death by accused serial killer Michael Gargiulo. The next day, when he learned Ellerin had been murdered, he reached out to police. He said he was worried because he put his hand on the doorknob while trying to open the front door. "My fingerprints are on this door and I was freaking out. I told an officer, let me tell you what happened."
So hold on. He went to the police before they found the body or after?
No. After, because he needed to let them know why his fingerprints were on the doorknob. So the theory is that he went to pick her up for that date and saw her dead body. He testifies that he saw what he thought were red wine stains, but people are theorizing that he saw her dead body, went inside, and then didn't want to be involved in it. So he called Danny, and Danny was like, just go home, let someone else find it. So like that's what people are speculating is
that
what
almost
the black
certainly happened. Because like you going to pick up your girlfriend. Yeah. She doesn't answer. You have a scheduled date. She's not answering. The lights are on. Like you're gonna find out what happened. You're going to walk around the house. You're going to look in. You're going to try to get in because you're afraid maybe, hopefully she's okay.
If that is true.
I feel like it probably is true.
To leave your loved one laying there. That's so crazy.
And then, he said he saw red.
He testified in court that he thought that they were red wine stains.
So he
looked through the window.
That's not even plausible. He looks in the window, sees red wine stains, and then goes, okay, cool, I'm going to take off. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, he had to explain why his fingerprints
also,
were on the
blood
doorknob.
does not look like wine. I'm sorry. And she's not answering? No, I don't buy it. I think he killed her. In my opinion, of course.
I agree.
Thank you. And you agree with my opinion?
Yeah, it seems most likely from what I've gathered. Yeah. I don't know too
Learned
much.
Ellerin had been murdered. He reached out to police. He said he was worried because he put his hand on the doorknob while trying to open the front door. "My fingerprints are on this door and I was freaking out. I told an officer, let me tell you what happened." As for Mila, Chrissy writes, "Dear Mila, I pray you begin to process what you experienced as a child on that set. Your older interviews are very telling. I encourage everyone to watch them and decide for yourself what you hear and see. Do so before they get scrubbed from the internet. I also know what happened in Toronto and after." Question: if that's what you view as a normal relationship with a big brother figure, then I feel very sad for you and I hope you consider getting into therapy. You all must forget I was there the whole time, those first 5 years of that 70s show.
Is this it? Is she a reader or is there more interesting?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, here she reads a little bit more.
I remember everything. She then reposted this tweet where it says, "Ashton and Danny always treated Topher badly. Topher has never liked Danny. I learned this while doing my early reporting on the then allegations, now conviction."
So yeah, apparently Topher, who I guess people were giving him shit for never hanging out with the cast, is now vindicated.
And he left the show early, too.
Oh, I'm waiting for that. I want to hear from Topher. Topher knows something.
against Danny. She added to that by saying Topher was bullied by Danny Masterson and isolated by most of the cast because Danny's like a cult leader. Danny hated Topher because Topher didn't bow to Danny like his other young castmates. I loved Topher. If I so much as said hi to Topher, I would be given a scolding and then ignored by Danny. It broke my heart.
Wow.
He was the only guy on that set
Sounds like a good guy, man. I'm going to test to his character.
integrity and a moral compass. That's my experience. I was there.
Let's
she's
go.
not the only one speaking up because Topher Grace's wife also posted to her stories. Ashley writes to every grape victim that is re-traumatized.
I'm sorry. Grape just throws me off every
know.
time.
It feels very silly.
Sounds like wine. You've been graped into a nice vintage, which sounds horrible. I'm not mean to, It's graped. Sorry. Should I button that?
No. I think it's super weird that
Okay.
people on TikTok do that.
Thank you.
Traumatized by witnessing
it, though.
society debate and focus their attention on what is going to happen to the grapist. I see you. And it turns out there were more cast members from that 70s show who also wrote support letters for Danny Masterson.
Really?
And that would be the actors who
these two
played
dummies.
Kitty and Red Foreman.
You know, there was a bunch of grape victims in Portugal yesterday.
Say what? Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Mass casualty event.
This is what Ashton saw when he looked in the window.
Who did this? The grapist?
The grapists in Portugal are graping everybody.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, that's actually insane.
Yeah, I saw this video this
2.2
morning.
million liters
Yeah.
of wine? That's crazy. What?
Rivers run red.
That's
The streets run red.
There's somebody crying. Oh, God. This is like a national tragedy.
You know, I'd be out there with fucking
It's a
bucket.
national tragedy. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, imagine how much work and effort and resources went into making it.
It's a lot of grapes.
Sad.
The grapers are back at it.
Grapists.
The grapists, man. I'll tell you, those Portuguese grapists are the worst. Nothing I hate more than a Portuguese grapist.
And ignored by Danny. It broke my heart. He was the only guy on that set with integrity and a moral compass. That's
Wait,
my
I already saw this.
Yeah, it's done.
Did I watch it already?
Yeah, you finished.
Yeah, I
it.
looked.
Oh. So, I mean, shout out to Topher and his wife. We love them.
That's right.
Not being besties with a rapist.
Venom.
Good
We
job.
stand them forever,
We
dude.
stand Venom. Still so
That was
weird
your
he
show,
Venom.
Topher, by the way. They all try to act like it was their show. It wasn't their show. It was your show. Okay? Thank you. Right? I mean, he was the main character.
He was the main character, yeah.
I didn't really ever watch that show. I wasn't ever super into it.
I loved it.
I watched it. I wouldn't quite go to love level, but I watched it back in the day.
It was always a skip for me. I don't know why. I think I was watching Seinfeld reruns instead. That was my shit.
Yeah. And I was going to say, and Fez wasn't about to write a letter because he supposedly dated Demi Lovato when she was 17 and he was 29.
Yeah.
Oh, also Fez has accusers of shit.
Yeah.
I remember he was getting in some hot water.
I'm pretty sure Demi Lovato literally has a song that's called 1729.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Jeez. What did people say about him?
She has a song called 29.
Yikes. I hear about the murder, though. Kutcher was a witness in the trial. He testified that he was scheduled to go on a date the night of her murder, February 21st, as his ex posted on Instagram. Kutcher told the jury that he last talked to her at 8:24 p.m. to confirm their plans to attend a Grammy after party. Hello, you're gonna find out where she is. That's a big plan. Hey, we're planning this Grammy after party. I'm just gonna ring once and leave. 0% chance. Zero. Do you hear me? Or I mean, in my opinion. Zero, in my opinion. 0.1%.
Just a fact in your opinion.
Let's leave a little,
0.1%
open, just in case.
I've been through too much of this shit at this point. She was found dead the next morning by her roommate. Investigators believe that she had just gotten out of the shower when Gargiulo stabbed her to death after entering her home. He was dubbed the Hollywood Ripper. He was sentenced to death. Wow. Kutcher's quoted saying, "I remember the next day I heard what happened. I went to the detective and said my fingerprints are on the door. I was freaking out." The first thing I thought about when I realized my girlfriend was brutally murdered
was me.
Was my fingerprints were on that door. There that is, huh? A little bit of a heavy episode, but there it is.
A little bit. The beginning was fun, though. I like the rectangle guy.
I mean, dude,
I enjoyed that.
I am rectangular. I am rectangular. I feel it in my holes.
Also, we crowned a new King Jew here in the office today. That was a big moment.
Bro, and again, listen, I never wanted that crown, bro. Please take it. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't
I
want
wear
that.
a crown on my wrist, baby. Right there. King Jew, baby.
What?
What? The Rolex?
Wait, what?
There's a crown, dude.
Oh, you made the. Oh, I see the crown on your Rolex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
100%.
Hundo,
dude.
Hundo, my dude.
Ashton never showers, too. Which is pretty weird. Dude, where's my fingerprints? That's pretty funny.
Got that crotch rot. Oh, wait, he doesn't.
No,
That's the one thing that he
does.
does.
He does.
Bathe is his crotch. Can't let that crotch rot.
Sad that Ashton is canceled and we'll never get part 2 of these amazing movies. We need part 2 of all these.
Steve Jobs thing. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
I wanted part 2, and now he's canceled.
What did Steve Jobs die in that movie?
He played Steve Jobs.
I know, but in that movie,
Yeah.
did he die?
I think so.
I don't
Spoilers.
remember.
Oh, so then he's not
Spoilers.
needed.
It's Jobs
that-
resurrected?
He doesn't. He hasn't done the best movies in the world.
No.
Butterfly Effect.
Uh,
Reindeer Games, dude.
What Happens in Vegas? They're essentially half of them are the same movie. Just
God.
Married, What Happens in Vegas, No Strings Attached. They're like all.
They're
the
like,
same.
here's the script. He's like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
The
I've done this
posters
3
look-
times. This
The
movie.
posters all look the same too.
Yeah.
Also, it is crazy if he did kill that poor lady and then made Cheaper by the Dozen a year later.
Wait, what was that movie about?
It's just a family movie. Steve Martin's dad of like 12 kids.
Just like a happy movie.
Yeah.
Dude, Cheaper by the Dozen. That means I'm getting rid of them, bro. I'm getting rid of
Strings
them.
attached.
But that's all, of course, we don't know that he did that. That's in our opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Although there doesn't seem to be much evidence that he did do that. Seems like that one serial killer, probably there's a lot of DNA and stuff in the apartment.
Mm-hmm. I did notice in that story.
But do I
They said
believe
that-
he didn't know she was dead? Hell no. 100% sure he saw. No, I'm just kidding.
I think after that Instagram story, there's something.
You know,
Ooh, yes.
And you know who does
Cut the
know for
date.
sure? You know
Who?
who does know for sure?
Danny
Masterson.
And vis-a-vis, ex facto, Scientology church.
Mm.
Tom Cruise knows.
Tom Cruise probably knows.
Yo, that's
We could
pretty
ask.
interesting.
Tom Cruise is the key to all this.
and how's Tom Cruise involved?
Well, because he's like the king of the Scientologists. Basically.
No, I know. I was just saying, how is he? Did he
He's the
jump out of an
puppet- he's
airplane
the
and
puppet
parachute
master.
into the fucking roof?
Right.
The chimney?
Yeah. That actually wasn't Ashton. That was at the door. It was Tom Cruise wearing an Ashton Kutcher latex mask, like in Mission Impossible.
Right.
And
he
he
had
used some
fake
sort of
fingerprints.
technology to fake fingerprint so that he could frame Ashton Kutcher.
I heard he parachuted into the chimney and cleaned up the crime scene.
Yeah.
And
Like
then
a
crawled
halo
out the
dive.
chimney.
He actually didn't even pop the parachute.
And
He
airlifted.
just shot straight down.
Right.
Right into the chimney.
Right.
And then slowed himself by just sticking out his arms on the walls of the chimney.
Yeah,
Boom.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was
happening.
sick, actually.
All right, we got to go. It's super late. Wait,
Gotta
listen,
go.
It was a hell of an episode, but
sure was.
We had to talk about it all one way or the other. Jimmy Fallon, it turns out, is not the worst person of the show.
Yeah.
We'll save him for Wednesday so he can be the worst person in the show.
Yeah. Yeah, he deserves his moment in the limelight.
Jimmy Fallon. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching, everybody. It is Monday, so let's go out there and have a great, great week, everybody. Let's get in the gym.
Let's get it.
Let's get in the fucking gym. No excuses.
Rise and grind, everybody. Get
Rise
up.
and grind. No excuses. It was a grape stain. He saw grape stains.
Oh, it all connects.
Very interesting. Have a great 9/11, true.
Shout out.
Happy 9/11. I hope you all have a good remembrance. What's a good 9/11 remembrance meal?
Meal?
Like a
Something-
cupcake with 2 candles?
No, come on.
Oh.
That's tasteless. I think just something real American. McDonald's.
Hamburger?
Like a Big Mac.
Something that's not halal. No, I'm kidding. Something
Yeah,
American.
That's funny, AB.
Actually, I don't even know if I can make those jokes anymore.
What did you
You're right.
say?
Yeah, you don't have the pass, bro. You're 51% white.
Bro, you're
British. You're a colonizer, dude.
I don't hear your voice frequency. What did you say?
I said something that's not halal.
Just make sure you eat something that's not halal.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think Americans eat anything that's halal.
They do.
Not intentionally.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be blessed to be halal.
True.
Same with kosher. Needs that good old blessing.
Needs that
you know what I
blessing,
mean?
baby.
Needs that good old blessing, boy. You know what I'm saying? Is that shit blessed, homie? All right, members, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow for See You Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Be back for everyone else on Wednesday. Let's
With
do.
James
We'll figure out
Wiener.
that membership drive.
Yeah,
Do
we'll talk about
soon.
it. Okay.
It'll be fun. Thanks for talking me out of that.
Talked you down from the ledge. Let's just
All
do
right.
it right, you know? Let's do it right.
My friends, thank you for being here. See you next time.
Feel it in my hole, I am rectangular. I am rectangular.